Hey!
Hey!
Joe, hey, we're back.
We're back.
We haven't done the show in so long.
I know.
Where's our banner at?
But we come back with a hard-hitting banner.
It's black, though, in the background.
Yeah, I don't understand what that's about, huh?
Where's our overlay?
Good. I knew something was different. I'm like, what's going on?
Where's our background, Joe?
Is it... I'm afraid to press these, but should I try?
Hey, there it is.
All right.
We're back. Dude, here's our names. Come on.
Look at this. We've got a viewer. We've got it back.
We had two. Sorry, we totally forgot to do the picture. We're a little late. It's a little rusty. A little rust.
We're just being a couple stragglers over here.
I'm very rusty.
Me too. I'm still posting to social media. That's how bad it's going.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
It's been crazy. Guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel so you know.
Subscribe early and
up. Out on the live stream.
Yes.
Like, come on. Joe.
What's up?
We got the streaming snake legs, dude. We're streaming snake legs.
If you don't get it now, you will get it.
You will.
Don't worry.
The light? Why are you in daylight and we're using the same light? It's so weird. Am I hot? It doesn't want. I'm using a different camera tonight.
I kind of know what you mean. Yeah.
I'm using a different camera, so maybe
that's true.
The case, but there's someone else. Hey.
I look stoned in our banner, in our cover. It's like
we took a picture. Joe's like, I got. I'm squinting. I'm like, we're doing it. We gotta do it. Let's go.
I just hit the fucking vape so hard. It's just ridiculous.
How are you, sir? Actually,
yeah. How are you?
I texted you after the party.
Yeah, we went to a party. It was a good party.
Like 3 weeks ago now, I guess. Maybe more. Probably right after we did the last show.
Yep. And
I got COVID, dude.
You got COVID.
I had COVID for 2 weeks.
2 weeks, jeez. Now, how much of that time was bad, you know?
Okay, I saw you on Saturday.
Right.
By Monday, thought I was dying.
By Monday, okay, shit.
Yeah. So then I was like, did I get it before the party? And it wasn't.
And that's where you freaked me out when you said, because Kelsey went out of town that day. I was like, oh, fuck.
I know, because I thought we were going to hang out. We were going to go to a comedy show.
I know.
Like hang out. I was like, oh, this would be fun. Everyone's happy.
Yep.
Got to see everybody. I was so happy.
And then boom.
I think because I drank so much that day.
Oh, you think so?
I crashed. And that's why I got sick, too.
Well, like an immune system thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then Yaz got it, too.
Oh, no.
I know.
Family affair.
It's just like, fuck.
Damn.
And then everybody I talked to didn't, I told Billy, I'm
thankful for that.
I was like, no one's shit.
I'm very thankful.
I was still testing positive. I was like, fuck. It's just a nightmare. You had it.
I had it. The testing positive lasts so long that now, like, jobs and schools and stuff are even like, yeah, you're fine.
Like 5 days, they've changed the standards and all that. Like,
because otherwise, it's like that 2 weeks thing. It's like, okay.
It sucks, dude. Like, I didn't want to go anywhere. I felt like shit.
You probably couldn't go anywhere, huh?
But then I was like, okay, we went to 4100. I was like, did we get it there? Like a few days before that?
Very possible, right?
We did a shoot that day, too, with a few people, but they didn't get it. It was weird.
Like on a set?
Yeah, we were doing a photo shoot, but...
Well, those are pretty controlled, right?
Yeah. And it was limited people. It wasn't a lot of people, but still... We worked half that day. Everything was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Next day, it was fine. Sunday, I was like, oh, maybe I'm hungover because I did drink yesterday.
Right.
Monday, I was like, I'm dying. What the fuck?
Yeah. God damn.
And then the medicine shit, I didn't meet the criteria. It's a long story with that.
Wait.
Shit. That, like,
For what?
For Kaiser to get medicine for it.
What do they give you?
Nothing. Go home. They gave me like fucking fucking medicine.
But if you do meet the criteria, what is like? Is there a new thing?
It sounded like they were hoarding it for the 65-year-olds.
Well, do you know what it is? I'm just curious.
Pro. I can't remember the name of it.
It's kind of news.
Pro Vaxlovid or whatever.
Wow, this is kind of news to me. Cool.
But I was like, fuck, can't just give me something to make me feel better.
Was it good cough medicine with the
no.
Fuck
it's
that.
just the bullshit. I mean, it's the drowsy kind.
Right.
But the little bead things,
But not like.
But then it's just like, okay, just get better. It sucks. You feel like shit. I don't like being sick.
No, being sick sucks.
I've avoided it this whole time, and I've been boosted, and I've had the shot.
And that's the other
thing that pisses me off.
Yep.
Let me just get this rant out of the way, because this is definitely where my head was in the last month. We didn't get a second booster, me and my girlfriend, because we weren't in a certain age bracket. The same reason why we couldn't get the drug.
Oh, right.
So if we would have got a second booster, would we not gotten this next wave?
Depends who you ask. I personally think it's coming for you no matter what.
I know.
It's like, look how many people are 4 times vaccinated. They're getting it. It's like,
I know.
what can, for me, it was the least sick I've ever been. I've had colds worse. Yeah.
No shit. I felt it was bad. And I was like, God damn it. I just hated the first 2 days. I was like, this sucks. I don't like being sick.
Did you get a sore throat?
Everything.
See, that's
everything.
I was bracing for the sore throat.
I was like, I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I was like, I felt like I smoked cigarettes.
Yeah.
Last night at the party. I didn't smoke,
The drinking doesn't, when you get sick and you're hungover, it merges into this bullshit monster.
Yeah. Which, granted, I'm not going out as much anymore. When I got it, my immune system. But then I was like, who had it at the party? And was like, didn't know,
If someone had it at the party,
But it was outside. It was an outside party.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
So.
But such shitty timing, though, huh?
Such shitty timing. I mean, I was supposed to go to New York for a job.
Oh, you were?
I was.
You had to cancel on the job?
I did.
Fuck that. That sucks.
But then it was like, she doesn't have her place anymore. So, like, I would have had to, like, pay her friend to stay somewhere. So then I'd eat some money doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of, fuck, okay. This is just take this 2 weeks off this year.
And
it fucks with your head.
Yeah.
I know you went through it. It fucks with your head.
It did for me, for sure. Well, I guess I got lucky because I wasn't working. It was like a very specific. The only time
I felt so bad. I hate canceling. Like, fuck. Like someone was, it was work. I don't like saying no, and I don't like canceling the plan.
That's what I'm saying. My COVID squeezed into the only window of non-working that I had all year. Most years you could catch me in a 3-month period of not working. It's like, this year was just weird, and then the COVID hit right in there. It's just
fuck. You got lucky that it was in that window.
Yeah. Didn't get lucky that me and Kelsey had it together. Although I guess
we talked about that a couple episodes ago or whatever.
What can you do? Once you're in a house with someone, right?
I mean, I'm glad I got it. I just don't want I have a feeling they didn't give us the shot because they're gonna do a new shot.
Okay.
In the fall. It'll be a different booster, is what I've heard. So
well, I'm curious about this medicine. I gotta look into that.
The window that I got it was the shittiest fucking window to get it.
Mm-hmm.
It was her birthday. Like,
oh shit,
we were gonna go out of town. Like, we were planning. Like, you want to do something like this, and then we both were just done.
Ah, God.
So,
can you believe 2 years later, COVID's still like
what the fuck? What the fuck, people?
I know.
Anyhow, how are you? How did the Swan boat ride go? That's what I have to ask.
That was fun.
Was it fun?
Yeah, totally worth doing. Some people can't drive those.
You left the party early because you had to go like to a reservation or whatever. Like,
Yeah, because
yeah.
we're approaching a stage where I don't know how much longer we'll be in LA.
Right.
Could be 1 year, could be 2.
Oh, really?
At least as of right now.
Okay.
Or something could change. But anyway, now we're trying to do things like, all right, let's make sure we get this off the list, right?
Yeah.
Well, Kelsey was like, these boat rides are iconic, they're romantic, they're date
thing.
thing.
We were saying you guys were doing that, and I was like, that sounds cool.
It was fun.
Let me know how it is. Now it's your chance. Let me know how it is.
Let me tell you one thing that pissed me off, and I actually had forgotten, but now it's rejuvenated within me.
Okay.
They say, so there's like Christmas lights, like not Christmas lights, but there's lights around the Swan boat.
Right.
And we wanted specifically to ride them with the lights on.
Right. Like
So
LEDs or something. It's like
Yes.
a small LED or something.
They're beautiful. It makes for good pictures. They start at they said they started at 7 or 7 something. We booked one purposefully at that time. And we get there and they don't turn the lights on and we take off and Kelsey's like, where's the lights? I thought they were just going to click on automatically.
Shit.
So keep in mind, no one knows how to drive these things. I can.
Like there's other people in the water.
There's all these other people are going different ways. I'm a great driver. I have like no tickets and accidents on my record.
No.
So I'm doing a great job driving. So I drive back to the guy and I'm like, where's our lights? And we're like cruising past. I'm like, where's the lights? He's like, oh, they turned on. You have to do it manually.
At the thing?
At the dock.
Oh, shit.
And he's like, and we did it later this time. I'm like, well, that's just bullshit. Like, I hate stuff like that. It's like, we paid money for this.
To get that at that time.
Yeah. So why you just change that without telling? You know what I mean? I kind of feel like that's our world now. It's like, oh, I'll just go fuck myself, you know? Even though we plan. Like, I always get screwed over for planning better than the rest of the world.
And you guys did plan. You went to the party. You're like, we're going to leave at this time.
Exactly.
You were like, we got to leave. We have a reservation.
Like, we held up our end of the bargain. We paid. We were on time. You can't turn lights on for us. So shame on you, Echo Park. But other than that, it was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a great date.
It's a great date.
Yeah. We got in a big fight after that. But it was good while it lasted. I think the day drinking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it can get you. You can get COVID or you can get in a fight.
Or you get exactly. It's a good takeaway.
Oh, man.
Damn it.
Yeah, well, other than that, man, I've just been trying to. We went on a cool date. We went to like an outdoor movie night kind of thing.
Yeah, where was this?
It was in Sherman Oaks at the mall there. They had like on top of the parking structure, they had a whole like summertime movie thing. We watched Rush Hour.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
And it was great. And it was like $5, $6. We got food. We brought takeout there. It was great. It's fucking amazing.
That is
awesome. Like it's a retro watch. Like I haven't seen that in forever. You guys love that. You know
why this is hitting me in the heart?
They do it all summer. It's like a summertime movie. You know what I mean? Like they do this shit at the cemetery, but this is like rooftop hang, nice sunset, beautiful night.
Yes.
We're done with COVID.
Right. Celebration kind of.
Total date. Like this was fun. We brought our takeout there. It's awesome.
I like that.
Like lounge chairs, like beanbag chairs and chairs. It was just a perfect night for it.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen that movie in forever. It's like 20 years old.
I first saw it at the drive-in.
Oh, nice.
In Tucson before they closed it.
Nice.
So you saying this is like, that's
like
a good way to see that movie.
Yeah.
Outdoors, right?
Yeah.
So we're like exchanging date ideas.
Yeah, no, we haven't. Yes. And then, of course, we went down a Chris Tucker wormhole the next 2 days. Like, what's he doing? What's he been doing? What else can we watch? What was his first stand-up? What was his? You know what I mean?
Did you watch any more stuff?
We watched a new stand-up he did in 2015. It's on Netflix, which I didn't know he had.
Is it good?
It was okay. There's some good moments, but then the wormhole of what happened. Where the fuck is he?
Where is he? That's a good question.
He's he said no to Friday movies, all that. You know how our brains work, and you're like, where is Chris Tucker? This is a hilarious movie.
Yes.
Why isn't he in movies?
I feel like I do that with every movie I watch.
He was in Silver Linings Playbook, and he was in something else.
How could I forget that?
But he doesn't want to do movies where he swears or smokes weed. He's,
I like when people get like that.
Yeah.
They get convictions.
Yeah, he said we found Christ again, Joe.
Good for I like that. Good for him.
Weed smoking guy, swearing at weed smoking. If
he could
born again.
He could just make money and do that same old shit, but no.
But I did also read that the IRS got him for tax evasion.
That's a good thing. I love tax evaders
for a lot of money.
Wesley Snipes.
Yes. And he had a joke in the stand-up about Wesley Snipes told me to fuck you.
Wait, someone recently just got busted, a chick.
That's interesting.
Who was that? I gotta look it up. But
yeah, so just in that wormhole of how you have a moment, you're like, oh, and then we were at home the next day. What can we watch? Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
It was cool. I really like my girlfriend's spirit about that.
About Chris Tucker.
Yeah, she loves him. He's hilarious. It brought that back into my attention,
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about Chris Tucker.
That's true. I like that when it's that's not something I would have cared about. But now I'm and
then we have this great date, and there's a cool moment we had there,
It's a good date.
That
have you ever been to
I guess it's summer. It's hot. It's hot as fuck. When it's you want to do outdoor shit.
Oh yeah.
Like the boat ride or the outdoor party or that. You want to do stuff outside.
Have you been to Odd Nights at the Autry?
No.
That's also an outdoor thing
the museum?
It's every third Friday of the month. Okay. And it's at the what's that called? The Autry Museum.
The Gene Autry Museum.
Yeah, Griffith.
Yeah.
I gotta do that before.
Really?
Before, if I leave, whatever. I'm trying to do more because, frankly, I'm locked up inside working a lot of the time.
Sure.
And when I'm not working, I'm I don't want to go do anything.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get better, rejuvenate myself. That's why I appreciate ideas like that,
Yeah. And we were talking some other ideas maybe on the show. We have editing's hard, Joe. I was going to talk about on the show. I was supposed to edit a video. That would have been the perfect time when I had COVID, but it fucked me up. And I tried doing it. I told you I was going to do it. And I can't fucking edit it.
It's fucking...
if you guys haven't checked out our first Eating What, it's on, it's online.
Please do that. Please check it out.
Check out our Eating What.
We've got a lot of food stuff.
There's a lot of food stuff in the can. We just don't have it edit. So,
is this a good time to say that we have something new on our show tonight?
Yes. Well, maybe we'll save it, but we do have a new category, guys.
Yes.
A new category. We always have one once a month, usually, or every 2 months. But I want to reoccur that because it is a theme for sure.
True.
In 58 episodes, right?
Yeah. We're talking about crickets and chickens and
all stuff that we have to do. So that definitely fits in that. I think I've wanted to brand it before, but I kind of did that today. I was like, let's make this.
I like that. It's a good thing.
Here's our socials, guys. If you haven't found us, donate to us. Streamlabs. We're gonna make sure you subscribe. That's all I'm gonna say.
Definitely do that.
I really gotta get. I know our cameras are different. It's really bothering me today, but we should get this show started, Joe.
Let's do it. I'm gonna post the story.
That was a good pickup, man. Right?
Yes.
We haven't. That party was fun. I was so happy to see everybody, man.
That was fun. I was too. Their house is looking great.
Mm-hmm.
Bill's a badass for doing all that. You know what I mean?
Getting everything ready and stuff. Yeah.
If you buy a house in LA, it's like you got to be like that.
Yeah.
Which scares me.
And it was tooth and nail for them to get it. I know, like, you know, because the market, all this shit's crazy.
Yeah.
You know,
it's all I hear about.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, why am I coming in so fucking loud? It's like,
are you loud?
Yeah, but it's.
I turned my volume down. It was so loud.
Like mine's way down, but I'm getting an echo or something.
I don't know, man. StreamYard, we're having some issues tonight.
All I'm going to say is anyone who
you are loud. Maybe you can turn your volume down. I don't know.
Right at the bottom right now.
Is my game? We didn't check anything. Do we sound good?
That's what I'm saying. Anyone comment if we
sound good? I know we got viewers in there, but
I turned my gains down. My volume's really low.
We should get the show started, Joe.
Let's do it.
Where is my list, dude?
I got a list. Oh, look.
We got lots of lists, dude.
I'm kind of dreading.
Joe has an echo. Joe, you got an echo.
I don't know why.
Joe, you got an echo. Is your gain up?
I just hate this shit because it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do about this?
We've had it before, right?
I have echo cancellation on. My volume's all the way down.
You have automatic adjustment mic volume.
Yep.
You have yet. Oh, maybe that's me. Is that better?
That's way better, actually.
I didn't have the right mic selection.
And I don't hear me.
You selected your mic?
No, I mean in a good way. I don't hear me now. It's good.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think that's what. Hopefully that fixed it.
We are so back.
It's just hard.
We're doing a late show.
Oh, it's gone. It's late.
Who's Conan?
Thank you, Yes.
One of us is Conan. One of us is David Letterman. One of us is
Andy Richter. Who's Andy Richter?
Me, because I'm a fat fuck because I haven't worked out. And
I bet you were working out. You were getting ringworms and shit.
I was, and then I started a second job, and I turned into a pudgy, gross white human being.
But you look good.
Thank you. After that description, that's nice of you to say.
No, Joe, you look stoned. Come on, are you
I
stoned? You look stoned in the picture you said, but
I look so. I almost wish I was stoned.
No, I can't smoke.
I have been actually lately. That's another thing, but there's nothing. I don't have a good story about that. I just have been. What can I say?
Joe, we're back. We're back to it. Let's get to the rips. It's 26 minutes.
I know
of catch up.
Yeah, okay.
We lost a lot of people, Joe.
That we did.
Let me get my banners here, dude. I'm going to start with William Poogie Hart.
I like the name.
I lost his picture. I don't have his picture. Where'd his picture go? What the hell? Oh, no, Joe.
I can put one up.
No, it's been acted weird today. Yeah, put one up if you can, man.
I got one.
I feel bad. I had one. I loaded it in here, and it's not in there.
Well, we do know StreamYard's been playing some games, you know?
They've been a little funky today getting the show going. Nope, don't have it. I can.
Here we go.
Oh, no. I got one here. I can try that. Yeah, there it is. I got it. You can show that.
Take this off.
You got it. William Poogie Hart. He was in the band, or the group, I should say. The Delphonics. Delphonics, Joe. He was 77 years old. The Delphonics, I'm always reminded of the movie Jackie Brown.
Okay.
That was a big, I don't know if Quentin was a fan, but it's like in the scenes, like the tapes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Max Cherry goes to Jackie Brown, and he's like, "What's that song?" It's like the Delphonics. And then he like buys the tape, and like it's in the car. And then Samuel Jackson rides in the car. He's like, "You like the Delphonics?"
Forgot about that.
It's hilarious. I was like, "Ah, Poogie Heart."
The Delphonics. All right.
Delphonics, man. Paul Sorvino, Joe.
Big
Another classic actor.
After Ray Liotta, it's like
After,
this just
right after Ray Liotta, dude. Right after Ray Liotta. We just talked about him, right? Like on one of the last podcasts.
This is like killing my Goodfellas fan. Is like my childhood.
He was 83. He was 83 years old, man. Yeah, see, I had a picture of him chopping the garlic. It's not even on here, man.
It's like that. No one moved for Polly. Whatever that quote was, you know.
No, they're in prison, like in that scene.
No, it's when they're at the barbecue. He's basically introducing the crew, and he's like, he moves slow, but that's because Paulie didn't have to move for anybody.
I remember this scene where he's cutting garlic.
That is every time I cut garlic, I think
with the razor blade because they're in prison, and he's like, and then he's like, "What do you got?" And he comes back, and he's like, "Got wine." He's like, "Now we can eat."
Yeah,
because he's got wine.
God, I just fucking love that movie.
It's hilarious, man. And you know, that's like something I recently rewatched because Ray Liotta died. So then you remember shit like that. He was also on Law and Order too. He did some Law and Order.
Shit, okay.
He did like 30 episodes of
30? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I love Law and Order.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Rob Ralphison. Raffleson? Damn it. My pictures are not loading. They totally deleted for some reason. He was a director. He did 5 Easy Pieces.
Okay.
With Jack Nicholson. Whoa, you've got a lot of files. So apparently I have too many files.
Oh, that's what there's. Oh,
yes.
Okay, we're suing StreamYard. That's it. That's it.
Okay, sorry. Well, here he is, director Rob Raffleson. Raffleson.
Okay. 5 Easy. I'm trying to think of 5 Easy Pieces. I'm looking it up, but
So he did. He did a lot of early Jack Nicholson.
Sick cover. This is awesome.
Yeah. He was a co-producer on The Monkees too, Joe.
Was he?
Yeah. So which is very cool, right?
That's very cool. I love Monkees stuff.
The Monkees. He did the movie Head. Did you ever see that? He directed this movie.
Haven't seen it.
I have
familiar.
Not seen this movie. That's one that's always been on my radar.
Yeah. And
hearing that he directed it, I was like, I need to watch this fucking movie.
I agree.
Because it was like a play on Hard Day's Night. And
yeah.
Right.
And Net Funicello, I mean, didn't she die semi-recently too? It's like in the last 2 years or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I want to see that movie. I want to see this movie.
Me too. This would be...
this happens. I was like, I want to see this movie now. I haven't watched this. I've thought about it forever.
Without giving it away, I'll just say I'll watch it with you if you want anytime.
Great.
You know?
What I was talking about earlier, wouldn't that be a great first round at this?
Yes. Absolutely.
It fits that like genre. I think he directed some of the Goonies or the Monkees stuff, like the show, but I think he was co-producer. So very cool, right?
Yes.
It's just awesome.
See, I like learning this stuff, even though it's sad they died. It's like this is great.
Sad he passed away, man. I mean, he was 89. So 89, that's a good long career, right?
It's a long life, yeah.
Who else do we got? David Warner, Joe. David Warner. This guy. He was in. He was 80 years old. Also an actor. He was in Time Bandits. I remember him from Time Bandits, but he was in like The Omen and Titanic. He's been in a ton of shit too. He was 80 years old. Okay. I remember him from Time Bandits.
Oh, this guy. Oh, what the?
Very good. Very good.
This guy's like in Titanic. He's the guy who I'm like, you always feel for him, right? Because
yes.
He's not the designer, is he? I don't know. But he's like a good guy.
Does he die on the boat or something? I think.
Oh, you know what? He's the henchman, right?
I think he's one of them. Yeah, or something like that.
He's Billy. What's his name? Zane's like fixer guy.
Oh, maybe it was him. Yeah, I haven't seen Titanic in forever, man. Like,
I watch it anytime I can. I don't care what people say. I love that movie.
but well, you like chick flicks, right?
You know what? You just brought this to my attention tonight. We'll get into that. But yes, I guess I busted.
Tony
R.I.P. to that guy.
Tony Dow.
I hate
Tony
this
Dow.
guy.
Tony Dow. Joe. Tony
Oh,
Dow.
man.
77. Leave it to Beaver.
Wally. Painful.
Wally.
Look at that guy. I
Wally.
love Leave It to Beaver.
Child actor, right? But I mean, that was his biggest thing ever. He did act after that, but
I can hear the credits though, like Tony Dow, and then it's like
Tony Dow.
This one bummed me out.
Yeah, that one bummed me out too. And I think there was some like they put on social media that he died and he didn't die yet, and he was on life support. And it's like he's not dead yet. I hate when they do that. I hate when they do that.
So bad.
I hate when they do that. Like, don't release it on social media yet. TMZ.
Yeah, it's like
still alive.
It's like just fucking keep your mouth shut.
We're so in tune, but
I know it's so too much in tune.
Yeah.
Talk about cart before the horse.
Yeah. Tony Dow was 77. I know we don't talk about sports a lot. Bill Russell, though, I have to mention Bill Russell of the Celtics. Amazing basketball player. He died at 88, Joe.
Wow.
He won 11 NBA championships. I mean,
those fucking rings, man.
Got a lot of rings.
That's awesome.
Celtics, like he's the Michael Jordan of the Celtics. You know what I mean? He's the Magic Johnson of, you know who Michael Jordan is. He's the big one, you know.
I appreciate the context because I don't know sports, honestly.
Bring him up. I know you know. He's huge. There's a lot of people bummed. Nichelle Nichols. I don't know if you know Nichelle Nichols.
No.
Nichelle Nichols, Joe.
Michelle or Nichelle?
Nichelle.
Interesting. Okay.
This photo got deleted, so I have to add it back again.
Just let me know if you need
I was
me to...
like, it's not my fucking computer, right? No,
it's StreamYards, right?
Famously for Uhura from Star Trek, Joe.
Wouldn't have known.
Yes. She passed away too. She was 89. A lot of 80-year-olds, you know, a lot of in that window. Like you don't know them, but she was very famous. She was the first leading black star in television. So
yeah, you know what I remember hearing about. Now that we do the shows once a month, it's like
instead of like bi-weekly, you remember you hear it like
I'm like I remember hearing about that, but it feels like a long time ago.
But that's the premise. You might have missed it, Joe.
You might have. Exactly.
Well, the nerds were upset.
Of course they were.
Know, she's like one of the diehard first nerds, you know, but she was with William Shatner on that Star Trek, you know.
Right.
So she's on the Shatnerverse, if you will.
It's a big first.
Nichelle Nichols, 89. Pat Carroll. You probably don't know Pat Carroll. Let's find her photo here. Pat Carroll. She was
Jason always does this to me. He always assumes, but I actually don't know who she is.
No, I don't have it. See, I had a picture of her, and now
she voiced Ursula.
Ursula the Sea Witch.
Bro,
where's my Ursula photo?
What a fucking legend.
Yeah, it's not even on here. Ursula. Come on, Ursula the Sea Witch.
Hell yes.
She was 95. I'm trying to do two things right here at once, dude. But
I know. That's why I'm like, if you want me to pull something up, just tell me.
No, I got it. Here's thankfully my computer works a little faster. I could not have done this on my other fucking computer, I'll tell you that. But yeah, Ursula the Sea Witch, dude. You know?
Damn, that's awesome.
95 years old. Like she did a lot of voice work. She was an actress for a long time. So, but that's her big people know who Ursula is, right?
Yeah. Fucking love that movie.
Yeah.
Alan Menken.
Roger E. Mosley. He passed away. He was 83. Famously from Magnum PI, the original Magnum PI. He was like the helicopter guy
Okay.
on Hawaii. You know, we'd fly Magnum around and he'd jump out of the helicopter.
Okay. That was him.
He's like the, you know,
To guys like this, I don't know.
yeah, but
Totally.
they're you know, classic 80s television. Vin Scully, Joe, local Dodge. I'm a Dodger fan, so
This is a big one.
this is a big one in LA here. Longtime sportscaster for the Dodgers. 94 years old.
The ones who make it past 90,
More
man.
smart, but 94. I mean, they had a send off. I think the Dodgers even had like a embroidered like patch, like,
Oh, wow.
you know,
That's good.
he was like the voice of Dodger baseball for I don't know how many years. Like, it's cool, you know, that there people were leaving flowers like at the stadium and shit too, which is like that's cool, man.
Yeah, it is.
Jimmy Sans, you look this guy up.
Looked
before
him
the
up.
show.
Yep.
Jimmy Sans was 75. The Shadows of Night, Joe.
The Shadows of Night.
Gloria. This is that's a 60s band. I figured you'd know that because it's a 60s band.
I do know.
The song.
Yes.
He was the lead singer, Joe. This one's pretty big. Also, they're all big. They're all big, Joe.
They're all big. This is
Olivia Newton-John,
yeah,
crushing.
I know.
Grease.
My mom and my aunt are just obsessed with Grease, so
my wormhole moment when she died was looking up this music video, Physical.
didn't we watch this a while ago or no?
I don't know if we did, but for me, the weird thing was like the trope in this music video was like fat guys. When fat, I was trying to describe to Yaz, like in the 80s, the bumbling fat guy at the gym was funny.
True.
She's like, this isn't funny, it's weird. Like what? It's just weird. It comes off as weird, right?
That's funny though.
It's like, look at this fucking guy on the right there.
That's me.
He's like bumbling fat guy. But
On the exercise
the
bike.
song was huge, right? I mean, Grease was huge. She was a huge star.
This song was huge, and I hate it. And I love the Grease music, but I hate that song.
Yeah. 73. She's, I think she had breast cancer for a long time, was fighting it for a long time.
Sucks.
So, but still lived to 73. That's amazing.
Is it? Yeah.
I did share with you that I think AMC is doing a Grease re-release or something.
$5 or something.
It's like $5, and like they're putting $1 towards breast cancer to honor her, which is
That's
nice. Cool. Like, but does that open that for box office again? It's weird, right?
All I know is I would go see it.
Like, does that $4 go to the box office of that movie?
See, that's where I don't understand this stuff.
Like, I understand that they're, but are they capitalizing on her? They're not, because they're donating to breast cancer. It's weird, right? I don't know. Jean Labelle.
Jean Labelle
is a famous, legendary stuntman. Died at 89.
Martial artist,
man. Martial arts.
He was born and died in Sherman Oaks. That's pretty crazy.
He was 89. He was actually who Brad Pitt's character was based on in Once Upon a Time.
Wow. Okay.
So if that makes sense, I read that. I was like, that's cool. And I think, like, he was a big guy in the MMA world, I believe. Like a big, let's see if I got this other picture of him. I don't.
That's some neat trivia because
Yeah.
when I saw that, I remember someone saying something like, "Oh, he's based off."
Yeah.
A
There he is.
popular guy, but
I don't know what jujitsu or that stick. I don't know anything about that, but oddly enough, he died, and I was like reading about deaths. He was in Rush Hour.
oh shit, okay.
He's in that first Rush Hour that I just watched recently. Within the last week, I was like, oh, that was the taxi driver.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's funny that he's in that movie with Jackie Chan.
Right.
I don't know if he did a lot of Jackie Chan movies, but then I looked him up and I was like, oh, he's in Rush Hour as the cab driver. It's just weird.
It all comes around.
All comes around, man. Where's my damn buttons, man? Bill Pittman, Joe?
Yeah. Just kill all my musicians. Just kill all the
Kill
like.
all the musicians. I don't have the other photo of him. Here's a photo of him. Yeah, this really deleted like half the images I loaded, man.
I guess it was getting
maybe too big.
But definitely a legend, music legend here.
He was part of the Wrecking Crew, Joe.
All these guys are just
There's a cool doc. Shit.
called The Wrecking Crew.
Called the Wrecking Crew. Have you seen this?
I did. I have. I helped fund it.
Did you really?
Well, like I think they had I donated to. I'm joking about.
That's cool. I didn't know.
But I did see it.
I need to watch it, man.
It's really good.
Here's the poster for it. The Wrecking Crew, man.
I mean, they have so many good interviews and like.
But this is the list of all the bands, right? That the Wrecking Crew.
Or at least just even some of them. But yeah.
But they're all hits, right? So it's like he was a session musician.
Yep.
He died at 102, Joe. That might be the oldest person we've talked about on the show.
I think it might have been one of the oldest Wrecking Crew.
Really?
Yeah.
Is everyone else dead?
No, there's one still alive, but I mean, I don't know if any of them hit 102. I could be wrong.
102, man.
It's just like
no
one.
But if you look him up and you look at the list of songs that he played on, you're gonna be like, holy shit.
Exactly. And like no one plays that well anymore. I mean, not in that same way. It's just it's really impressive. Like history is dying when you look at that.
Yeah, but when I saw that he played on Good Vibrations, I was like, Joe. Didn't the harmonica guy die too the other day?
I believe so.
Last show.
Like the last time, yeah.
Yeah, that's so weird, man. It's just weird. Anne Heche. Crazy story there.
Fucking crazy.
I don't know. Rest in peace, Anne.
Tragic way to go out. Thankful that no one else was, didn't kill anyone else.
I don't know. You were saying like I thought that was like a weird thing, but she got up from the stretcher or something. Like I saw zoom cameras of her speeding. I saw them pulling the fucking car out. I'm like, what happened?
The 911 call came out.
You said she was doing a live stream or a podcast or something?
She was like podcasting right before that or something. I think she left the podcast and did whatever the hell this was.
Fuck.
They did find some drugs and stuff. But yeah, she was trapped in that burning garage. And
the car, I saw them pull the car out and I was like, fuck,
yeah.
What the fuck happened?
Then they got her out and I think they wrapped her up thinking maybe she was dead, if I understood correctly. Then she popped up. Did you see that video?
I thought it was like a joke. I thought it was a prank video or something.
I thought so. That's why I thought she was going to be okay.
Because people were putting it like on, I was like, what happened? They're like, no, that's like the footage.
Next thing you said,
I was like,
life
fuck.
support.
Shit.
And she's got kids. I mean, they're not little kids, but still, regardless, sucks.
It sucks. I mean, she was 53, man. I mean, she was in 6 Days, 7 Nights. I think is probably her biggest movie, right?
She was in I Know What You Did Last Summer, which I just watched right before this happened.
Harrison Ford. She was in that. You know what movie she was in? A 90s. It was her and Tommy Lee Jones. I think Don Cheadle. It was in LA. It was called Volcano. And it's about LA is on top of a volcano.
Okay. I love
And
the
like,
premise.
like Echo Park Lake is boiling. Like
Fucking, that's awesome.
it's a great movie. That movie I need to rewatch.
Did I ever see this? It's got John Corbett. I got to see this, man.
Like
This looks awesome.
yes, like
Not
volcano. Not to like, but like I remember that. Like, oh, that's a good cast.
I have a vague memory of this coming out.
But it's like volcano.
Remember when all these disaster things, like in the 90s?
Yeah, I think it was like right around Dante's Peak.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like, oh, it's two volcano movies, or it's like two.
Yeah, 2 asteroid movie. Then you got yeah. That's funny.
So she's in that. She's the lead in that, man. And one more, dude, Wolfgang Peterson. So many deaths this month, man. 81, director, Das Boot, The Never-Ending Story, In the Line of Fire, Air Force One, Joe.
I like Air Force One.
Just talking about Harrison Ford. I was like, that's strange. Get off my plane. This movie's really good. Enemy Mine, I would rewatch that too.
Sorry, my headphones fucked up.
Okay.
I can't get them to stick in. Okay. Never saw that.
Enemy Mine is Dennis Quaid and Louis Gossett Jr., and it's an alien movie. It's very good. They're from 2 different worlds, and they crash land on a fucking... They're like at war with each other, and they crash land on a planet, and they have to survive.
Allies. Wait, bro, I just read it, but I forgot. I like that tagline though.
Allies become enemy. What is it?
Enemies because they were taught to be. Allies because they had to be. Brothers because they desired to be. That's cool.
It's such a good movie, man. That's like one of those classic 80 movies. He did The Never-Ending Story too, man. The Luck Dragon. That's all him.
I almost watched that like 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
But that's a God.
Yeah.
Legendary work. That's what's so crazy about doing this segment. It's a bummer. Sometimes it's like, 16 people died.
Like, fuck.
But then I learned certain things, or I'm like, oh, he did that. Honestly, it's kind of cool in that sense,
Yeah, it is.
Makes you want to go back and watch a lot of this old shit.
It makes us, and it makes me think of our other category, like. But I do got to put this up.
Good grief.
Good grief, Joe.
Good grief, Jason.
Sorry.
16, wasn't it?
16 people this month.
Wow.
Yeah. It's too many for one Instagram post. I know that.
It is. And what's weird is like some of those
too many.
Intense, man.
Yeah, some are intense. But like Anne Heche was half of Bill Pittman's age.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't even have that long of a life.
That's fucking nuts when you put it that way.
So weird, dude.
And then you got a person who's 77 and you think like how old is Biden, for example, or like Brian Wilson? It's like there's people just fucking that's just weird to me.
Or Mel Brooks is 90, whatever.
Exactly.
Like one of those
yeah.
Fuck.
And then it's they're fragile. It's like, please just
just stay alive for like 5 more years.
Exactly.
It's like Betty White trying to get to 100,
Yeah. Talk about that timing. That was crazy.
Let me tell you who else is dead, Joe. We got some updates.
Okay. Or what else is dead?
What else is dead, Joe? Can I share with our audience some updates?
Yes.
Let's make sure this picture's in here. Can I share with you the now deleted tweets or Instagram posts?
Oh, this was so funny, man. Oh my God.
Skeet, who we talked about on the show, is dead.
He's dead.
Skeet is dead, man.
People were so mad, weren't they, at Kanye?
Skeet is dead, dude. At Kanye for posting this.
Yes.
We talked. This is my big secret, Joe.
They're like, his mental illness is no excuse. It's like, that's just funny.
Skeet is dead, Joe.
Skeet's dead. Sorry. Fuck Skeet.
I'm sorry their relationship didn't work. Who's he going to date next, Joe? There's lots of questions.
There are. And I'm sure we'll find out. The fact that he posted that so soon after, it's like they broke up, right?
Like, yeah, they broke up, shattered relationship.
He-
And she started just doing her normal social media shit, whatever.
And he goes and
I mean, it's kind of, I'm sure his brain is fucked up, right? He was dating a billionaire, probably thought it was life changing. He's not doing SNL anymore.
oh, I
Right?
didn't know that. Yeah,
He left SNL.
he did come out with a movie recently, or
Yeah, he's got some movies. I think he's gonna do another movie soon, but
I want to see that one called. It looks good. I don't remember what it's called. Something about friends and
yeah.
a pool and a party, but it looks good.
But I know we talked about Skeet. I figure it's like could be an update.
I'm going to go on record and
I
say
didn't see it was gonna last. I didn't think it was gonna last. You know,
I'm a supporter anytime Kanye talks shit about Skeet. It's funny.
and it's a running gag on our show. We've talked about it a lot.
Yes.
Right? We get views on the Skeets.
Oh yeah.
This is the deleted tweet. Skeet Davidson dead at age 28.
I'm Team Kanye.
We've always supported Kanye. You know,
I'm not saying that's a show stance. That's just my stance. I support Kanye.
I feel like, you know, it sucks. But then there's beef with Kid Cudi, I saw too. Everyone's trying to like, did you see the Cudi shit too?
I think so.
Like they got, you know, he got mad at him or something, but
I can't keep
he's
track.
like, we'll never make amends with this, you know.
Wasn't something about a feature, or I don't remember actually. I could be thinking about something else.
I think he was supposed to be on Donda and he cut him off, or because he was friends with Pete. It's all connected. So he got mad at him because he's friends with Pete. He's like, come on, what the fuck? But then Kanye found him.
That's right.
There's always been beef in the rap world.
Don't side with Pete over the guy who found you. Like,
No. Well, he's
Pete.
friends though with his ex-wife, not me.
Yeah.
You know,
They got to get back together, man.
like J-Lo and
Yes.
Ben and get married.
Yes. Because Kanye is never going to let this go.
Me and Yaz were talking about the other day. They rekindled that relationship
Mm-hmm.
and got married.
Wasn't
That's
he
nuts.
He was with Jennifer Garner for all those years.
Correct.
Right?
They have kids, everything. Both Jennifers, which is strange.
I'm not a fan of like all this divorce and then going back to. I don't like the celebrity relationship world. It's like ugly, you know. They be doing weird shit.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Machine Gun Kelly and what's her name the other day at CVS, and I was like,
No, you didn't.
yes, I did.
You fucking saw them at CVS.
Yeah, what's her name?
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Were they
were
getting period?
Fucking, I don't know what the fuck they were getting. We were getting like, yeah, it was a good shit. They were fucking going on a trip. I'm like, is that Machine Gun Kelly? Yeah, who else would look like that?
Which location?
It was in the Valley.
Holy shit, that's so crazy.
I know. I don't care. Like I saw them, I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't care.
Yeah, but in your mind, you're like, you drink each other's blood because we all saw.
Yeah,
that,
whatever
so
the fuck that was about. But
Right.
that's like celebrity relationship shit. They were like, fuck.
That's so funny though.
Yeah, that was my latest. Like, yeah, okay, they're fucking there.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it's like I want to live my life. Fuck you guys.
It was at like 1 a.m. at CVS or something
Oh, that's like they went specifically.
because
Yeah.
it was 1 a.m. You know. You know what else is dead? Pixie's dead, Joe.
Dead.
The
Did it-
Pixie did not make it.
What? How many episodes did we talk about
4
this?
months. 4 months. Look,
Yeah,
4 months.
but when did we? It was very recent that we talked. About
Very
this.
recent. The Snap Pixie is dead, Joe.
And what's funny is I was like, this won't go anywhere. I knew it wouldn't last.
I watched the video though, and it looked cool. There was a guy like in Griffith Park just doing it, like playing around with it. He was like, it actually works pretty good,
Yeah.
but they're not doing it. They're not.
It just seems like they don't. Snap, guys. Do you see any hope in Snap?
I don't.
I don't either. Like,
Like TikTok and everything else. This was their goal.
yeah.
I did read that you can still buy it. You can still buy the Pixy on the website. It's $200 and whatever dollars. And I said it 4 months ago. This is going to be a Christmas thing that costs $100.
Uh-huh.
It's going to drop, and they're going to run out of all they've made. And
it kind of worked out that way.
I think so, because the time of year it is August.
True. So they're going to be getting rid of, right? They're dumping.
I think I said like it'll be a stocking stuffer by Christmas, and then they'll sell out, and they'll be like, "We're gonna read." I don't know.
But I've been reading about like drones that fit inside your phone, and like someone's going to take what they're trying to do and just do better. It's like
the video I saw looked pretty good though.
Yeah, I don't. Which maybe it's good quality, but it's like the whole snap thing that we associate it with
short-term memory,
like how that was how it's yellow, like the picture you just put up.
Yeah, this one. Yeah,
it's like too much of their thing.
Yeah, we talked about this forever, and it got a ton of views on our. I remember it getting a lot of views just talking about it because people were like, "What the fuck happened about it?"
I feel like no one wants the snap association.
No one wants it. I think that's what it is. It's like the wrong marker for that, but they're like, we are a camera company, but they don't have a camera, and that's why they did this.
But their content, they tried to make their own content thing that died. They tried to make something like
right.
They tried to make TVs go vertical. Not that they did that, but I'm saying like they thought they were big enough to change that. No, they're not. Like Snap, I don't even know girls talking about that anymore. They use TikTok and Reels and
YouTube Reels, whatever, Instagram Reels. YouTube's doing it now too. It's like, okay, how much time can we spend, right?
Yeah, like Snap needs something really new, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised. We talked in one of our first episodes ever, which was like 2 or 3 years ago, about how they're dying. So it's like,
I know it was early episode, right?
Yeah.
Like when we didn't even do it live. I think that was like one of our edited stories. Like,
exactly.
Snap's dying. Pixie's dead.
Pixie's dead. So it's like, what's next?
You can still buy it. I saw that you can still buy it, man. I was like, okay.
Should we get one for the show? I'll spend $100 on one.
We should get one. I wish I had $100 to spend on that, but
it's like for the show, maybe. I don't know. I'll if they're out there, I want to get one.
It's like rechargeable batteries. It's like it can track you. It's smart enough to track you, which is cool. It lands in your hand.
See, I want to try that shit.
See, like I wish I saw the video I saw today or the other day, like when we first did the review, like what the fuck is it?
Yeah.
I think they did a mismanagement of like getting it out there. People don't know about this yet.
Still. I haven't heard a single person yet.
And it's dead and no one talks about it. And I think that was their whole goal. It was like, oh, get it in people's hands. It's not in anybody's fucking hand.
No. Good point.
They have a warehouse of these things sitting somewhere.
And what are you supposed to use it for? They weren't clear on like the real application of it.
Yeah.
Snapchat is its own thing. Drones don't mix with Snapchat. Snapchat is filters
but it has, I guess, all that shit in there too. We should watch that video. Do you want to watch that real quick?
Let's just, because how do you apply
I
filters
don't know.
to drone?
I think it was on like The Verge or something. Let me find out where. The guy that did it,
Snap Pixie.
I can look at my history or TechCrunch maybe. No, it might have been.
Is this it? From April, right?
Was that the guy doing the whole walkthrough with it?
This looks more like a little ad or something, so maybe not this.
Let me find it, man. You talk for a second, I'll find it.
I just really feel like a pivot is in order. I mean,
it's on The Verge. It's on The Verge. Yeah, so this guy
watch Snap reveal selfie drone Pixie.
No, he did like a review. It's a Verge. Let's see a Verge review, man. It was pretty good, but
I think I found it here.
Can you share that? Can you share that?
Can you just tell me if this is it? I'm going to put it on here. Man, YouTube is fucking up for me. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the site, dude, or I don't know. It goes into like what our main one of our main themes here is, right? No, I don't think that's it. No, that's not it.
There are so many ways.
No, that's not it.
No. Oh shit.
I'll find it. I'll find it.
There's so many ways to share your
Yeah,
imagination.
I'll find it.
One of us look and one of us talk.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
talk.
look. I'll find it because I saw it on the show. What I'm thinking of. I should have had this ready for us, Joe. My
So
bad.
I just think Snap is like filters. I think I do associate it with chicks. Frankly, I mean, it's all I know who uses it. It's like selfie stuff. It's I don't know. It's their content thing didn't really work out. They needed to be clear about how this drone applied to what we all know them for. This whole yellow. It's just like if you're going to sell a yellow drone, it's so specific. You got to be able to fit it into like a larger context.
Right. And I think when you have all the other things that you're fighting, you can't hit that. Right?
Yeah, it's like true. They already had an uphill battle.
Yeah. Crap.
I mean, Snap is interesting, but I don't know, man. And they got to get rid of that animation shit. I don't like that.
Body.
Okay,
Not
so
that it
watch
really
this.
suits it. It's kind of like a nice to have.
I don't know if
It's not
this
really
is
meant to squeeze into tight spaces, avoid
like
things,
this
and
guy
follow
was.
you around.
This is at Griffith, right?
It's
The
a
only
Griffith.
extra
I can
camera
see
is the
where
one
it
that
is.
you find at the bottom of the drone, which kind of helps to recognize hands when it's coming in for a
It lands on his
Wow.
hand.
Also, you will not find a gimbal here. It is a fixed camera on the body of the drone, and that makes the footage look a little bit shaky at times, but that'll depend on your flight and wind conditions.
Sure.
And honestly,
But for the price, I mean,
this is a very
But it,
different
like-
from what I'm used to using. It's not the drone
it's
that
not the worst.
you use to
It's not
capture
bad.
the best possible
It's not
quality of
bad, but
Now, I'm not so much
this guy
These
did like a little
set
review. It's kind of cool.
are easy to
So they're like
pop in and
batteries,
out with
right?
my hands. Every
How do you
set
control it?
the length appropriately.
I think from
I
your
would say the
phone,
thing
or
that
it
impressed
follows
me the
you,
most
you
about
know?
this is just the fact that it reliably landed back in my hands every
I do
time.
like that. It's kind
And I
of
think
fun.
that element gives it this
Like, why didn't they do
whimsical,
this
just kind of,
earlier?
like fun vibe that
Right?
you don't really see from a lot
They
of
should have pushed way more
devices,
aggressively.
especially at
They
the
should
price
have
point.
promoted this like this.
So, all
Like
in
I should
all,
have been seeing this on a
is
bunch
solid
of.
little anywhere.
Like
The editing
this.
tools are
There's editing
fun
tools
and
in
easy
there.
to use. You can add music, special lenses.
They should have
which
been
are
getting a
AR
lot of
effects that
different
Snap
people to
makes,
actually use it.
and also do
So I
a
see it on
cool
Instagram and
auto-cropping
shit.
feature.
Correct. They should have. I think they should have done this 4 months ago.
Yes, like if I'm
But are they doing this 4 months ago? Are they doing it now so people buy it at Christmas? That's where my brain's going with that.
well, I guess the whole Pixie's dying thing would have to be like a marketing scheme, right?
yeah, like
Which maybe it is.
let's
Like,
say it's dead.
yeah, people have done that. Didn't that just happen with something?
Like another product,
Oh, it was the Choco Taco or whatever.
Choco Taco.
And then they're like, okay, we're bringing it back. It's like, we know what you were doing.
Is
you
this
know?
what companies think will get us?
Yes, and it works. Because when they released that, I'm like, I never ate one of those.
I
in my
know.
life.
So I do a
don't
deep
care.
dive, and then I'm like, and on this Verge article, they say it's still available on the website.
Yes, exactly.
So get it.
I think that's
We
part
told
of it.
you. Maybe it is marketing.
Now we're gonna start seeing people because they're gonna be like, the price is right. It's $100. Like,
Right. It's not two.
exactly. So we're gonna see. Then people are gonna make good content, and we're gonna be like, wow, that's good content. You're using that stupid drone. I'll get one. If we start
$100.
seeing it-
Oh fuck.
If we start seeing it, man, then I think that was the play.
Ah,
That was probably the play. Maybe
Pixie's dead.
Pixie's dead. Sorry.
I don't know.
Pixie.
We're in the content world, right? You want to just start getting into our main stories? That was supposed to be a small story. I feel like we went a little deeper.
I thought that was one of our main ones.
We talked about the Pixie forever ago.
Oh, but yeah, that was an update. Yeah, that's right.
That was kind of an update, Joe. That was an update, dude.
Well, I might buy one, but anyway.
If maybe someone will donate us one to the show.
Maybe, guys.
Snapchat. Just donate us. Come on.
Please.
Sponsor us.
I'm so mad that we had 3 people. Come on, guys.
Joe, the streaming numbers.
What the heck is going on here?
For the first time, streaming has ruled monthly TV viewing for the first time ever.
Yes.
For the
Yes.
first time ever, Joe, streaming. I think that goes on with I'm going to put this graphic up. Let me lose this logo. We like graphics.
We do.
In July, streaming was 34.8% versus cable 34.4%. Look at all the fucking over broadcast 21% and other. I don't know what other is, but probably movies, right?
Or could other be like internet streaming? Like
Maybe. Well, all this is like Netflix, YouTube, Hulu. That's all in there. HBO Max.
but could this stuff be like you know what I mean? Like podcast, like live streams of random
Random thing, TED Talks or something like that, maybe.
because I'm psyched about it. The past is dying, the establishment's dying. Fuck you. I'm spitting on your grave.
The content, the future is streaming.
Yes.
Like, look at that, dude. For the first time ever.
I'm so surprised HBO Max is that low.
I know, me too. HBO Max is good. I've watched some of this. What did I watch during
Like
2 weeks of COVID?
I'm actually mad that Disney's higher because Disney.
I did read, though, that Disney has more because Netflix is going down. They have more subscribers now.
I subscribe to Disney Plus, and it's like they never add anything new. It's like,
oh, I got something in the what are you watching? I watched a good. I know, like
because I'm done with Marvel. I'm like, I don't care.
I know, so not Marvel, something else.
Then I'm like, Kelsey, can we cancel this? She's like, no, because I want to watch old Disney movies. It's like, okay, all right.
We can rewatch one of those, Joe, at either of our places.
True.
Probably like just watch it.
I would.
You're gonna watch it anyways.
Yeah. And I'm not saying I'm mad about that. I like old Disney movies. It's the new stuff that I'm like, I'm gonna watch Lightyear.
But
No,
I'm not gonna watch Lightyear. But
something did recently come out.
It's interesting to see like the streaming fucking wheel finally, right?
No, you're right, for sure.
Like to see the wheel finally, like, oh, it's beating cable finally. But people have been cutting cable. I think that number's a little.
Oh wait, can you put that back
bigger?
up?
Should be bigger. I think that number should be bigger, man.
Yeah. I see. Okay, so it's like all of this streaming. Okay.
Right.
I'm on board now.
So there's 10% is other streaming. That's got to be. It's not the 9%.
But still,
that's still 10% of other streaming things.
So broadcast is. I'm surprised broadcast isn't lower.
Yeah,
huh.
I know. I think once you see the streaming companies, kill the broadcast, kill the people with antennas completely, then that's when it.
I mean, the fact that cable is still hanging on that high,
I can't believe it is.
Like now, I know why I'm still working because I thought this would be dead a long time ago.
Because it's people that don't have fucking, I don't know, fast internet or.
But there's a lot of people my age who like still subscribe to.
I think it's an age thing. Like if you think about my dad, he does Netflix, but he still gets the DVDs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like my grandma still watches cable, but then so do my 35-year-old friends. They still watch cable.
But then sometimes you just want the ambient fucking thing on.
Right.
You don't need. You can put Pluto on, and that's streaming. You know what I mean?
Right.
You just need some background, whatever.
But I can't picture being 35 and having like a cable package. Like that doesn't compute with me, you know?
Yeah.
But apparently they're out there.
They're out there.
It's not just my grandma, you know.
I'll tell you the way to go, man. It's the fucking like one or two like streaming apps. And like those like the satellite fucking whatever, you plug them in antenna, the digital antennas, you get like 100 channels of random shit. And it's digital. That's I guess maybe that fits in that broadcast.
I was gonna say, what's that part of? Yeah.
They're cheap on fucking Amazon and shit. And you can get like basic. We're in LA. You get fucking CBS. You get like 2 news stations to whatever the local is.
Huh.
That's the way to do it.
And it's just like you buy a cheap thing. Like you don't have to.
And it plugs in the antenna. Like it's a digital antenna.
That's cool.
So you get some of that ambient TV.
Why isn't there more talk about?
I don't know. It's like I know people have had it
Because this is like a really passive
I'm
thing.
like, that's cool. Just to put
Yeah.
fucking whatever on. You can watch. There's some stations that play old movies. You're like, I'm just watching fucking The Fugitive or something.
Yeah,
It's like Pluto, but
like Pluto, exactly.
but it can cut out because it's an antenna.
But that's
Yeah.
part of the fun.
Yeah.
It's like, what's gonna happen?
I don't know. I think it's gonna go streaming, dude. I think
Oh yeah.
you know, Netflix numbers are gonna go down, but then see YouTube is 7%, which means like us, you know, we're feeding into that. There's streamers out there that stream,
It's gonna get higher, except
you know.
I hope YouTube loses its place. Like we need some better alternatives, you know?
Yeah.
And I can think of a couple, but
Yeah.
we need them to get bigger.
It's interesting. It's interesting to see that, dude. And
Yeah.
this is last month's numbers, dude. So
YouTube's like almost up with Netflix. It's
it's crazy. But
I don't
that's like the world, Joe.
yeah. I mean, I'm glad. It's like there's so much I barely watch TV because there's plenty of shit for me to watch just streaming on platform, like
Plenty.
independent platforms.
The thing
Not-
is, too, you don't want to watch too much. You get bored if you binge watch all
Yeah.
fucking. You know, granted, I was sick. I didn't. It's not on my what are you watching? Because do you ever go just like, oh, I'm watching Daddy's Home because it's on
right,
the
exactly.
fucking app. I've never seen it.
Exactly.
And then I was still up, and I was like, "Oh, Daddy's Home 2 will play next."
Yep.
So, okay.
That's totally what I did too.
Yeah. Yes. It's like you're still watching. I was like, "Whatever."
Like my
It's-
back hurt. I was
It's a
fucking
Christmas movie. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking sick.
yeah.
You know.
But what you're saying is that's how I feel. It's like I found myself watching more movies because I'm like, I can't do 20 episodes of a thing that could have been 3 hours long.
Right.
I don't need 20 hours. I needed 2
There's
hours.
some shows that don't need it.
Like,
Some
what the
I can tell you 10 shows.
Yeah,
A lot of shows don't need 10 episodes.
really? What's I
They
know
don't.
I've ranted about this before, but
They don't need it.
it's so irritating.
They don't need it. But interesting to see Joe
It is
finally beat cable, dude.
hopeful for me anyway.
First
I
time
want them
ever.
past
First
that.
time ever. Yeah. That was kind of like we're getting into our meat story, right?
Hmm.
And this one, snake legs.
Snake legs.
This is our logo. This is our fucking.
This is the one story we both saw this week, right?
Let's really get into why we're calling it snake legs, Joe.
Yes. I got baked and I was like, snake
We're
legs. man.
streaming snake legs.
Yeah, bro.
Can we stream the snake legs, dude?
Yeah.
Joe, these snake legs were crazy. We both watched it. I don't understand it.
These snakes were made for walking, you know?
Snakes got and walk your fucking snake, man.
Guy couldn't have put shoes on for his video. Like, come on, man.
Alan, what's his name? Alan, can you find that article?
Yeah, I think I got it right here. Let me make sure. It's right.
He was doing this on YouTube, right? We should watch his little video. We should watch that video too.
Here, let's do it.
He claims he wants to give the legs back. Alan Pan.
Is this the one you sent me? I think so.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. It's further down. You
Yeah.
could probably skip ahead. I don't know. We've talked about robots before, Joe.
But why the snake? Well, let's watch it first, right?
Well, here's his whole thing. Well, look, there's some quotes in there, right?
Did I miss one? Okay. When any other animal has deformed legs, humanity comes together to spit in God's face, and we build that animal awesome new cyborg legs.
I think he's a real super snake fan.
Sounds like a fucking retard. Spit in God's face? Fuck you, loser. Your snake legs suck.
New
Idiot.
cyborg legs, Joe.
That like pissed me off. But nobody loves snakes enough to build them robot legs. Nobody except for me. Snake lover, loser, idiot. Okay. All right. Well,
I don't know.
I'm
Do you
like
think
already
of the
mad at this
science
guy.
of this. So I don't really think the snake's enjoying it. It's not connected to him, right?
no, and that's how I felt
I'm
watching
Alan
it.
Pan.
Okay, let's turn that down a
Shallow.
little bit. Just go
is what a lot of people would want me to say.
He just-
Because in my last video, I caught and released a wild snake. So now I have to prove
I think he
that
does
I'm
a lot of
snake
snake
lover, not a
videos,
snake
so this-
abuser. I actually feel bad for snakes. They lost their legs, and nobody is even trying to.
You're
find them.
anthropomorphizing it.
For me,
You feel
snake
bad.
lover,
Oh God,
Alan Pan.
I
So
can't.
I called the LA Zoo to ask one of their snake experts.
All right,
where I
just
could find
skip
some
all that.
Okay. You don't need to feel bad for an animal.
He's trying
That's
to
how they
keep
were made.
going,
Should
keep
not have
going.
more than
He
4
starts
legs.
designing stuff,
Shouldn't
which
pick for Terry.
he's-
The legs are perfect.
So he took a
The only
bong
problem is
and he
I
added-
don't know how snakes
And he put Legos on it.
so he took a bong, but then he's like, it's not walking correctly. So then he goes to pet store.
Okay. And he's not even with the real snake yet. He's not there yet. All
Keep
right.
going. He goes to the pet store.
Oh, he would like Mythbusters.
He's a builder guy. He's a builder, a little Mythbusters.
How many snakes do you have here?
So this one alone.
Who just happens to have snakes having sex in his garage?
All right,
Okay, cool.
Oh, they're
Keep
crazy
going.
in there,
very
huh?
YouTubey.
Yes.
Let's get the snake in there. Can we
Good
get the
video.
snake-
I mean,
Get the
Oh.
snake in there.
See, and that just comes with the
I'll give him
Keep-
that.
Or
Keep
head
going.
first or ass? Don't
Get
make
the
me
snake
go
in there.
Patient as snake
Okay.
lover Alan Pan
Snake's in
was
here.
the balance.
Here we go.
She's doing it. She's doing it.
Oh, the other way.
Don't worry, Snake. I got all night. Isn't that right, Audrey? What is it?
Because snakes don't want this, man.
They don't want it, Joe.
Snakes were made the way they were for a reason. They don't need
For you.
bongs and Legos.
Changed her mind.
Do you like
So,
snakes, Joe?
She did seem to like half of them.
Kinda.
Something
It's
was
more just
wrong.
that I don't
Why
like all
couldn't
this kind of
snake
shit,
make it
like-
more than halfway
Like
through the
why?
tape? When
All right,
she
keep going a
first
little
gets
more.
in
You know what I'm
there,
saying?
she
I
doesn't
don't
seem
know.
to-
We can
This
discuss
is
it after.
actually incredible. Like the fact that she's getting more comfortable with the
The
legs.
snake's just like, what is happening?
It's a fucking tube. Yes, snakes go in and out of pipes for
All the time.
generations.
Yeah.
All right, but then he like stops it there. I don't know, and then he starts
Look
walking.
at that! I cannot believe this is working.
Now, how I am impressed by the robotics. I'll give him that,
Well,
This
he's a
snake
designer, so he
is
figured that out.
totally comfortable with his legs.
which is great. But
Hey,
at the same time, why?
hey, you
I
like
don't know. It's
having
weird.
your legs?
The why is my biggest
You
question.
like having your legs back? I finally had proof that I
Your
really
legs
do
back,
love
like,
snakes.
oh my
She's
god.
going with it.
No one stole. It wasn't a
That
bank
is
robbery. He wasn't
crazy. The snakes
mugged.
want their legs back. Oh, bonk. So
Bonk.
the snake
See,
and the
whereas the
legs
snake would have just gone over or under or
was
around.
totally riding
It would have
the
gone under the fucking
Yeah.
chair. Yes.
comfortable with
And
the
this
legs.
guy's like, you basically slowed him down.
But are these
Yeah.
prosthetics good enough to let this deformed creature live a normal life? And now you can walk your
No, he's gonna
snake
walk
just
his
like
snake, Joe.
I never wanted you to. Like I cannot get over the image of the snake.
No one wants to walk their
Full body
snake.
exoskeleton. Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
then we just
Are we gonna
sit down
see
and walk.
snakes walking down the street, Joe?
No, we're not, because I guarantee no one wants this guy's dumb idea.
This image of him walking the snake.
This is
Here
just
we go.
terrible.
Get her to
No.
turn a little to
This
the
is.
left here.
I thought this was better
go.
when I didn't know the details.
Now you do. We don't need this. We don't need it.
What is he accomplishing?
We don't need it.
And more importantly, the snake doesn't need it. Like,
No, he's probably like, what the fuck is this thing? I thought I was just going through a tube. It's a moving tube.
yeah. Now the snake's like confused because they're like, I was just gonna.
Like, oh, but I'm getting there quicker.
Exactly. Don't you think that actually slowed it down?
Go back to the beginning of that video, Joe.
Okay.
You know, I caught
He's
one of
like-
those wild snakes. So
Did
now
the snake consent to this? Great question.
I'm a
Go-
snake
go-
abuser. I actually feel
Keep
bad
going.
Go,
for
yeah,
snakes.
scroll. He's like, yeah, right there.
And
He
yet
like
they're
looks
even
for
trying
his
to find
snake
them.
legs, and he's like, oh, he's got two dicks.
That are
Oh.
supposed to grow two legs, grow two penises instead.
Cool. I
They
want
can't
two
walk on those.
penises.
When any other animal has deformed legs, humanity comes together to spit in God's face, and we build
Snakes
that
don't have
into
deformed
awesome
legs.
Cyborg legs.
No, he's just saying, like, you know, they
Them on my
make,
legs.
I get
Nobody
it,
is
dog
for me.
legs, whatever.
But dogs are supposed to have legs. Snakes aren't.
Sometimes you're not born with them. Snakes are not. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Alan Pan. I don't know if we need this. I don't think we need it, Joe. We don't need these. We don't need the snake legs, dude.
No, the why. I'm still stuck on the why. Why, Alan? What? Oh, that's a picture.
That's a picture. We got another viewer though, Joe.
Can
Talk about
someone
the snake
tell me?
Tell us why do we need? We don't need the snake. We don't need the snake legs. I know we're proponents of like proponent. We're always against like machines taking over.
Yes. And I'm against people spitting in God's face. That's my problem. It's like snakes don't have legs. Like, what are you doing?
For a reason. Nature has made them that way. Correct?
Right. Like we fix dog legs.
We don't need no robot snakes on this fucking plane.
Except we don't.
People are pushing the boundaries all the time.
We help dogs because dogs have broken legs.
And they have personality too.
Well, okay,
to quote
yeah.
Samuel Jackson in
Right.
fucking Pulp Fiction, dog's got a personality. Snake doesn't have personality.
But also the snakes, it's not broken. Like we are fixing something that's not broken.
It would have gone under that chair.
Exactly.
If it was on the ground.
Snakes are the way they are for a great reason.
Yeah. I don't like them. I don't like snakes.
I'm neutral on snakes. I just don't like people doing. I don't like. That's presumptuous.
Yeah.
That's what's the word for that? That's like egomaniacal to be like, oh, this thing that you were born without, I gave it to you. It's like,
right.
The snake didn't ask. Snakes are pretty powerful creatures.
They are.
Like, would you give a crocodile wings? That's like saying crocodiles don't have wings. They need to have wings. No, they don't actually.
No, none of that.
Like you could just do that next.
Can you imagine? Yeah, they'd be fucking dinosaurs then flying around and shit. And then we don't need that.
Exactly. Exactly.
We don't need that.
We don't.
We really don't.
And if I'm wrong, I want someone to comment.
Can we, like, literally in Florida, alligators or crocodiles in Australia? Fuck.
Give a koala wings. Give a koala scales.
They'd be extinct. I think if koalas could fly, they would be extinct.
Probably. Don't they get addicted to that stuff they eat, eucalyptus or something?
Yeah, those little trees. Yeah.
Yeah. Give a gerbil a large neck. Like
yeah, how are the hamsters going, man?
I don't want to tell you how many we have.
You got more?
Yeah.
No.
We have 6, Jason.
6? Are they fucking? Are they multiplying?
No, they're all in
you need
separate
some
cages.
snakes with robot legs over there, man.
Maybe.
Holy shit.
We have a dog,
Fuck.
2 fish, and 6 hamsters.
I saw your fish post.
I do like the fish, the lights.
Fish tanks.
It's
Yeah,
actually
that's cool.
pretty cool.
That's very cool. You gotta show me what kind of lights you got. I like that post you did.
It's neat, yeah. But like, I'm in pet land. It's like I blinked and then woke up and I was like, we have 6 hamsters. What the heck?
Fuck.
2 of them are brothers and they're like this small. They're fucking.
You had 2 or 3 last time I was over there.
And now we have 6.
I think you need some snake legs.
Maybe. No,
Holy shit.
I weirdly like them. But
Really?
yeah.
Well, you had one of those ball things. It was like in the ball.
Yeah, we put them in balls. They're constantly like rolling around, and
That's so weird.
one got lost behind the fridge and chewed the refrigerator cord, which I'm
Oh,
not happy
no.
about. Yeah,
Shit.
almost lost all of our freezer food.
Damn. He was out of the ball. He was
The
running around.
girls are crazy.
The girls are crazy.
They are nuts. The boy hamsters are calm.
Wow.
Girl hamsters.
I totally forgot to ask you. I think I was going to ask at the party like a month ago. I was like, how are the hamsters? But fuck.
It's just chaos. But maybe I'll build them some wings and they can fly away.
Yeah. What would hamster wings look like?
What would they? Yeah. I'm going to build them out of Legos. And I'm going to.
Well, I think that's how he started. But this guy, like, he designed it. He went to the pet store and figured out how lizards walk because lizards are reptiles and they have legs.
I'm impressed by that part. Yeah.
I am impressed at his design effort to make that.
Sure. Me too.
It looked like it was a fucking dinosaur, right?
But I don't buy his reasoning.
I wish we could see what the fucking snake was thinking, though.
It's just like, what the? That person's comment said, did the snake consent? And that's a fair question.
No, he did not.
No. Because the snakes don't care. because they don't need the legs.
What do you guys think? Put it in our comments. This is our big fucking show topic.
This is our big topic, and actually, this is more engaging than I thought it would be.
It is.
Now that I saw that video, I'm like fired up. I'm like, what? What? You're Mr.
Why?
Mad Scientist?
I think he was no. I think he's Mr. Snake Scientist.
What a goof!
But he doesn't seem like it. He's a builder guy, and I feel like that's the first time he knew about a guy's basement full of snakes because he's a fucking scientist.
Right.
So
Like,
he's
he
not a
needed that
snake.
guy.
He's like a snake fan.
If even.
I think he is. He's just like, why? I don't know.
I don't think he ever owned a snake in his life. He just had this idea.
Yeah,
Like, I don't think he loves snakes.
that's where problems start.
That's what I think. He doesn't care about snakes. He cares about him being the
Does he
next
care
Elon Musk.
about? Right, he wants to be. You were like, of course he likes MythBusters.
Yeah, I do. It's just like there's
That was the best.
like a Reddit nerd thing I don't like, you know.
I think that's good on snake legs. But you said there's a robot gun dog too. I need to check out. I don't know what this is.
I'll show you this. I actually think now that I saw that, at least I get the gun dog.
What's the gun dog?
Well, that's the question.
Oh no.
What is the gun dog? Why?
What's the gun dog?
Is this gonna kill us? Look, imagine being in a war against this thing.
What is that? A sight? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's got like a
Oh, okay. So it's Jesus.
damn.
No. So they did it.
This is like full auto or something.
Holy shit.
I think that is a suppressor on it.
So it's one of those stupid fucking...
And it's got really good sights too. It's accurate.
Oh fuck.
Damn.
Yeah. see?
Yeah, look, it's hitting in the middle. Damn.
No.
We're gonna be fighting this in the war.
They're just sending the dogs. Just sending the dogs. Like
Which
this
dogs?
is what we've all these little fucking robot dogs. Just send those in.
They got to be bulletproof now.
Jesus Christ.
But isn't this the same dog we watched a video of?
Yeah, it's the same
They
one.
just hooked a gun to it. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
But that's like that could have taken out like 200 people or something.
Yeah, this is not.
Because how would you destroy it before?
Holy shit. You can't. Hopefully kick it over, but we watched videos where they rebalance themselves.
Exactly. And it's constantly learning.
Yeah.
Like, look at the way it taps its legs and gets its
Nope.
bearings. It's
Holy
the gun
shit,
dog.
dude.
I just thought since we're weaponizing animals and spitting in God's face, maybe I'd show that, you know.
Well, I know we've talked about these dogs before, these dog robots. I think the last time they were patrolling somewhere at night.
Oh, in what's that?
Pompeii? Was it Pompeii or something like that?
Yes.
They were patrolling at night. It was one of our other episodes.
Now it can patrol with
Oh, Jesus.
night vision and a gun.
Well, yeah, because it had like it was like looking for like robbers or something,
Yeah.
right? Or like people fucking with
Vandals, I think.
vandals,
And robbers, actually, because isn't there a lot of that?
like archaeological.
Yeah.
Archaeological. Fuck.
So
Yeah, they could easily put a gun on that thing that's already patrolling. It was like with the drone, right?
yep. That's the yeah, they had drones. That's right. They're gonna be putting drones already have guns in the military, but now you can just do it with your average consumer drone, consumer dog. How long till these dogs are consumer priced? You know what I mean? Consumer marketed.
It's weird that we talked about the Pixy too, right?
Yes.
Like that's $200,
Yep.
and it just goes from your hand.
That's what I'm saying. The convergence is not far off.
It's not far. That Venn diagram is very close to the other
Exactly.
one.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Like right now, that dog robot is expensive and that gun is expensive. But someday it's like,
Those are cheap to make.
yeah, they're gonna start.
Yeah, that's
And who's gonna? It's not like we're gonna be using them against anyone.
Where was
else.
that? Where was that dog gun at?
That's a good question.
It
See if I
looked
can get
cold.
any
It looked cold. It looked like snow,
True.
but the terrain was rocky.
Where is this at?
What kind of idiot was like, yeah, let's put a gun on it. See how it
That's what
does?
I'm saying. It's like stop doing it. Just stop it.
Can we stop the Terminators from killing us, guys?
Serious.
I don't want a snake running into my house or slithering for that matter, but
Yeah, I do. The snake's gonna walk that fast someday. Can you picture that?
and then there's gonna be a gun on top of it.
And then there's gonna be a gun, and then the snake can come out and strangle you, and the gun will shoot you. It's like, you even stand a fucking chance.
Oh no.
Where the hell is this? I'm curious.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of. Like, shit.
It's all over, but I can't find the. I'm just looking, just for fun, just for funsies.
For funsies, Joe. Well, we
This-
can move on from
Let's
that
do
if
it.
you want to, but
I think we can.
I think I'm good on the robot fucking gun dogs.
Yeah,
I think when I watched Black Mirror, that was a fear. Like if a dog was running after me like that, now it's got a fucking machine gun on it. Now I'm really fucking scared.
mm-hmm.
That's 10 times scarier than them chasing you down.
Even if you're armed with the same gun, it's between you and AI machine gun dog Like-
That already knows how to walk in the terrain.
that can aim better.
I'm
than
like
you.
running, right?
Yep,
Fuck.
sucks, man. We're so fucked. We're so fucked. We're dead. We're basically dead.
Don't say that.
We're
Joe.
Sarah Connor. Okay.
We got a new category. We've been stemming this category for a long time. We've constantly been doing it. We're putting a stop to it. And we're going to ask ourselves, Joe, what's on the plate?
What's on the plate?
What's on the plate?
Look at that.
What's on the plate, Joe?
We've been doing a lot of like eating stuff.
We have done some eating stuff in the past, man, right? And once every 2 months, 3 months sometimes, there's a question there, right? We want to do more eating videos.
Yes. What is that called? Eating what?
Eating what?
Yeah.
But this is what's on the plate, Joe.
When we start our porn company, it's gonna be called Eating Butt.
No pork.
That's just a joke. Okay. All right. Let's be serious.
Joe, we're ready for the Papa Bowls.
I actually, if this is what I think it is, I
Are
am
you
ready.
excited about a breadless pizza?
Yes, I am excited. This is finally
This-
a good idea.
Finally, Papa John's. I don't know. In my mind, it's not pizza anymore.
It's
just
not.
like it's all the. Do they cook it on there?
It's like lasagna, pasta. I don't
It's-
know, man.
No, it's everything on a pizza
Without the
without the pizza. Doesn't that make it the pizza though?
here's
Okay.
you know what's better than snakes having legs? This pizza having no crust.
That's part of the whole pizza. Like
It
the way
is.
you eat it.
Absolutely. I'm not saying
That's
it's the
part of a
best.
judging factor of the pizza. I'm not like, oh, I want to eat a bunch of fucking sausage or
No, that is true. I agree. But I'm saying this is a better idea than like this is a real idea, man. What other shit have we seen?
look at what they're doing, man. Chicken Alfredo, Italian meat trio,
I don't want the chicken Alfredo.
veg. Yeah, chicken Alfredo's like lasagna, right?
Yeah.
Or the
That's
create
like
or the create your own.
I do that. I don't know, man. The more I look at this, I'm not into it. They're only $8 though.
It looks like a dumb idea to me. It just looks like it's cheese, meat, and that's it.
But I at least get it. But yeah,
Cheese, meat, sauce, no bread.
I'd take the bread.
Yeah.
I want the pizza.
Your mind is thinking pizza. It's not thinking of the toppings, right?
And that's too many toppings. See, I like my
It's
pizza
too
with
many
like
toppings.
maybe 2 toppings.
Yeah, maybe 2. 3,
I'm not a
pushing 3.
yeah. I think that's
This
pushing.
is a bowl of toppings. It's a bowl of toppings. in a bowl.
You know what? I'm unsold actually on
I'm
this
not.
idea.
I'm not putting it on my plate.
No, at first I thought like at least it's something.
Not
No,
on my plate.
not on my plate.
Not on my plate, man.
Not on my watch and not on my plate.
And is this because like they're trying to like
That's the other thing.
get in the fast food world differently? Like, oh, I want some Papa Bowls.
Is this so that they can next make it a frozen thing? Like,
I don't know.
buy a frozen Papa Bowl.
Maybe, but not. That's.
What are they doing?
Do they want to expand? And there's, I don't know.
And I got another question. This stuffed crust is gone too far. Not everything needs to be stuffed crust. Like every time I look at a pizza, it's like stuffed crust. No, stop with the stuffed crust. Did you see that on the Papa John's site?
No.
The picture you showed, it was like,
oh,
a fucking stuffed crust pizza.
Right here. No,
maybe
here.
the other
Up
one.
here. This one.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Stop stuffing the crust.
On the top right.
We don't need it. And they put a pepperoni in the stuffed crust. Just, guys.
You mean it's inside the ring?
Yeah. It's okay just to have regular crust.
I like that the pizza is up and far to the right. They're not even like.
That pizza looks way better than the thing they're advertising. That's what's so weird, right?
It's like, oh, you think you like, how about these bowls?
And Papa John's always does that. They have way too many toppings. Like, that's too much
So-
shit right
it's
there.
So much shit. It's just a mouthful of shit.
I don't want all that stuff. No.
Like, did they get the idea from someone in the that just slid off their pie?
Yeah, they're just
They're
like,
like,
ew.
Oh, perfect. That's what I want.
Like some picky eater kid was like, no, nasty. And they put it in a bowl and they're like, wow.
Perfect. So yeah, not on my plate. I'm gonna say not on my plate for that one.
Not on my plate either.
And Joe, if you're excited about the fall, we all know that pumpkin spice will be in everything.
Why is this still a thing? This is like going on 20 years of pumpkin
I
spice.
saw this on Nerdist or something. Pumpkin cup of noodles.
This isn't. Oh, I was wrong. This is not what I thought. Oh,
Cup of noodles, Joe.
no.
Cup of noodles.
You never cease to amaze me with the weird shit.
Why? Let me find this image. It's just another image I had here. Oh, damn it.
No one wants pumpkin spice cup of this. No, this
Wait,
is a joke.
let
It's
me-
gotta be a joke.
No, it's not, Joe.
This is just so fucking
Pumpkin spice noodles,
Dystopian.
Joe.
disgusting.
I don't think we have the image anymore. I think it got deleted.
Want
Damn
me to
it.
find it?
No, I think it's still on my computer. It's not here. It's not here.
Pumpkin spice cup of noodles. What the fuck is happening?
We don't need pumpkin spice noodles, Joe.
Cup of noodles is already like just not good.
Where's the other image? Here it is. Oh, come on. Okay, I have too many images on here. That's why. Because there's too many images, dude.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess a lot of deaths. There's too many deaths.
Too many. Oh God. No. Come on.
I just, in my head, I was sick and I was eating a lot. Like the first week, all I ate was soup. I just need to get soup, just chicken soup, noodle soup. I don't need a pumpkin noodle soup.
That's just
It's
vile.
just gross. It's not on my plate. I mean, I don't know the last time I had a cup of noodles, but I eat ramen all the time.
Yeah, I like ramen. But no one wants a pumpkin ramen.
No one wants a pumpkin ramen.
That's just obscene. Like
With-
I'm not even joking. That's disgusting.
Pumpkin spice flavor.
That looks like an edit someone made to be intentionally gross.
No, but there was a video of them putting whipped cream on Nerdist. Like they did a social media thing.
The
It's-
whipped cream makes. I love whipped
it's
cream.
coming this fall, and they said whipped cream's on you, but they're not putting whipped cream in there. But is this special flavor? No, we don't need to pumpkin spice everything. Like,
I'm gonna go a step further and
are
say,
people that addicted to pumpkin spice flavor that it has to
See-
be in everything?
I don't think so.
When fall comes, it's like it's in everything. If you go to the store, they have a whole section of pumpkin spice.
It's
And-
frustrating.
And I guess I've been part of that. Like I've liked pumpkin spice ice cream, and
Really?
before I had it, they sell it at Trader Joe's.
Yeah, that's where I'm thinking of. Like they have a whole section. It's just like they pumpkin spice this too.
But I don't even think white chicks love pumpkin spice that much anymore.
I don't think so.
So who were they going after with this shit?
I don't know. I mean, I know it started kind of in the latte world, right?
Yeah.
Like at Starbucks, and then
I don't know. This doesn't feel real to me.
it's on there, man. It's coming this fall.
I just can't. I
Coming
literally
this fall to
I'm at a
theater near
loss.
you. Hey, come on. It's not on my plate. I'm not putting it on my plate. You might try it on yours. You might try a little pumpkin spice because you like it.
I don't understand. I can't envision noodles and pumpkin spice. I just can't.
I can't at all.
I'm not trying to be funny. Like I don't get who they're appealing to. It's like,
No.
What person would get that?
No.
What's the price point?
Probably a cup of noodles.
Like
Like,
that plus
Cup of noodles is cheap, right? Like you buy it
Yeah.
at 7-Eleven. You could buy it anywhere, right?
So what gross flavoring are they using to
I
make
know.
it that cheap? It's like,
Artificial.
ah,
It says artificial flavors. Didn't it say that on there?
Yep. That's the other thing. It's like,
It says artificial, Joe.
well, and it says with other natural. Yeah, just
What
get out of
with
here.
some natural flavors.
Not on my plate. Not even in my toilet, man.
You might try it. You might like it. Like you get in the pumpkin spice craze,
I'm actually worried I would like it.
and then you're addicted to the pumpkin spice ramen.
But it's the whipped cream that would do it for me.
It's not in ramen.
That's the other thing. I don't
Like,
understand.
I don't hate when they put shit in like.
Like, how do you even heat that up? Like, what? If I went to get ramen and they were like, "Do you want pumpkin spice?" I'd shoot them.
They're not going to do it at a ramen spot.
No, of course not.
It's going to be fucking whatever the powder is.
Right.
They
That's
just
what
put
I'm
it in the
saying.
fucking on top of the.
Like, no authentic place would ever. So why would you buy
No.
that?
Yeah. Tell us what you think. Should we try that? And eating what? Yes.
We should, and that's also what
Yeah,
pisses
it's
me off.
like this is kind of like I want to create this so we have something to go back to.
Exactly. You know we have to try it.
We have to try it.
So now we've got ketchup, popsicles, and this.
Yes. See, so every episode we can build the other videos.
You're right.
That's why I wanted to create this category, and then it feeds itself, and there's something to always flip back to.
Which is brilliant, but it's kind of torture for us.
It is torturous.
Damn it.
I've got all these fucking flaming hot Cheetos.
Right.
whatever.
Those are addicting by themselves.
Oh man, my mic got. I have to go back in here. Sorry.
My audio.
There you are.
Back. Yeah, it's very sensitive, this mic.
That's what my headphones were doing earlier, getting all fucked up.
I think we're good, right? On the eating. What's on the plate, Joe? We got 2.
Yeah, because I can't say anymore. I'm just at a loss for everything. It's like,
What are we watching, Joe? What are you watching, huh? We got some. What are we watching, dude?
We got some.
Hey, it's a long show.
I know.
Damn it. Well, let's fly through these.
Yes. I think we got to start anticipating a
Talk
2
long.
hour.
Yeah, 2 hour. One or two. 1:30, 2,
Yeah.
1:32. I did watch this train wreck documentary, Train Wreck of Woodstock '99.
What'd you think?
I thought it was a train wreck.
So not good.
It's fine. You know, I was right in that. I should have went to that. I'm in that right in that age.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a disaster. Like there was fires and everyone fucked it up.
But it always was cool. It sounded cool to me because I was too young to go.
Right.
But
You were too young in '99 to go.
yeah, I was like 12 or 13.
I did see some of those bands perform already, like '98. I was definitely going to concerts at that point, you know. But a short doc, it's like 3 episodes. But they did interview Michael Lang, who recently died. We talked about a few podcasts ago, right? Who organized the first. they had so much footage
Mm-hmm.
because it was MTV in the height, right? They were there. It was the 50th anniversary.
Right.
The big thing I think that Michael like does say at the end of the doc, he's like, "Did this damage the 69 Woodstock?" He's like, "Yeah, a little bit." Because it wasn't. It was really like the bro culture, like the fucking.
It was a new thing, right? It was like Limp Bizkit.
It was a
Wasn't
new
ICP there or something? Like
ICP was there, which they didn't talk about at all. I'm like, why didn't they talk about that?
because that's cool to me.
They
That's
talk about Fred Durst,
Yeah.
and how people like, you know,
because he kind of got blamed for the whole so much wreckage.
he's
and
not
stuff.
in. He's not in it. He's not in the.
I think that's a scapegoat. I don't think that's cool.
I'm sure they've been blaming Fred Durst for a long time, and that's probably why he didn't want to do the doc.
Right.
But they, you know, they did the guy from Korn, Jonathan Davis. Like,
was Kid Rock there? I can't remember.
Kid Rock was there,
Okay.
but they didn't interview him.
Of course not. See,
Yeah.
and these are all the reasons I would have wanted to go. It's like, that sounds awesome.
Like, there's certain people. Like they had a rave, like it was on an airfield. It wasn't like on a hill like the 69 one.
Mm-hmm.
So it was hot as fuck, and they're charging $13 for a bottle of water.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like baking in the sun and like fucking. I think they really glorify the commercialization of like, you're fucking overcharging us for.
But don't you think this doc is? My impression is like this doc is making it sound shittier than it was.
I feel like it would have been a good show to go to.
Like it's a concert. Do you like the porta potties
No.
stunk in '69 too? They stink at
Yes.
this one. It's like people puked at that one. They puke at this one.
Yeah,
Fire
concert.
start.
It's a festival.
People are fucking.
It's a festival, right?
Yeah.
People are on drugs, everything.
Like it's never going to be glamorous.
No, there's no
Like what they
glamour
think
in
they were
that.
getting into. You know.
I think the security was shitty.
Yeah.
They just hired a bunch of fucking peace police guys. They're
Mhm.
just like in yellow shirts. And one guy's like, I sold my shirt for like $400. I have another one in the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was funny. I was like, Jesus, these are the security guards.
Right.
Can you imagine if you just had that shirt and we're walking around everywhere?
I know.
It's like, fuck.
Oh, someone bought it at the show.
Yeah, the
so
security
they
guard's like, I sold it like for $400 to some guy. Could have
I
a
would do
second
that
one,
too.
you know. I would say the security was pretty lax there.
I'm sure.
You know, it's like 99. Like, Limp Bizkit's like, give me something to break.
Yeah, it's peak.
Yeah.
Korn, Limp Bizkit, Kid Rock.
Yeah, those are the headliners.
Eminem,
They're
who-
headliners. I don't think Eminem was on
there.
that one, but
Yeah.
but it's that time,
Yes.
you know. But
Which
it was
sounds
like
awesome.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. It was like Rage, Metallica, like all these other bands who didn't even talk about. I was like, I'm sure that was even nuts over there, the other stage.
That sounds like missing a big element.
I feel like they should have had more interviews.
I think
I hate when you watch a doc and you're like, why didn't they interview this person? Why didn't they do this?
good point.
But they had a lot of footage, right? So
I got to watch it because now from what I'm hearing from you, I'm wondering like it sounds like they're playing up a certain angle when they could be exploring another angle, which is like the cultural convergence. Like
right.
it doesn't have to be 69 to be meaningful. It can be 99 and be meaningful.
Yeah.
Like 99 was a time period too.
But set fire to everything. And fucking people.
Yeah,
It's fucking
right. I'm not saying there was bad stuff, but you know.
Yeah.
It's a festival, like you said.
It's a
That's
festival. It's a festival.
So I gotta watch that.
I watched that. I want to tear this apart though.
Okay.
This this new movie on Netflix, Day Shift, Jamie Foxx and Dave Franco.
Oh, I like Dave Franco.
I don't like him.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what the appeal is with Dave Franco. I was like, okay, it's a zombie movie or a vampire movie. Jamie Foxx should be good, right? horrible writing, like first time director. Like, what the fuck's
Gee.
happening? Like, I'm like, why? I want it to be good. Like, it just was off, felt off.
Oh no.
Like, it's just bad writing. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Snoop Dogg's in it for some reason. I'm like, okay.
I don't like stuff like that.
And then they're trying to like build this world of this whatever vampire world we live in. Maybe it's because we live in LA. I'm like, oh, they're in the valley.
Mm-hmm. It can be fun, right?
It can be fun. I think that's why I was going in. Okay, they're in LA and they're fighting vampires.
Yeah.
How bad could it be? Pretty bad.
Damn.
I wanted it to be so much better. And like the first fight scene's scary. Okay, great. And then after that, I was like, what the? I don't care about any of this. And they're like, he's like Dave Franco's like an accountant.
He looks like he's trying to be an accountant.
But like, he's like, you got to go in the field. So he's like the field agent and he's like the vampire hunter.
Oh.
It's weird. And he's like, my daughter's going to move away. I'm like, this is stupid, like motivation.
You're not making me mad that I canceled my Netflix. Like, I haven't had Netflix for
No, and I'm like, why is this like their fucking movie this month? That they're like, hey, this.
But didn't they do that with that other movie?
Same
With the ensemble cast?
with that zombie movie?
Well, it was one where they were all stuck in.
It was the
building.
same writer, like the Vegas one.
I thought they were in London or they were in England or something.
Oh, the Bubble.
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 But that was.
That was better than this. That was better than
If
this.
that was better than this, then this must have been really bad because that.
I was just like, it was like 2 hours. I was like, it's still fucking another hour to go. Holy shit.
Damn.
Like, you ever go through a movie and you watch it, you're like, how much more longer is this? Half hour? Fuck.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
Damn, because I would have watched if I still had Netflix. I totally would have watched this.
Yeah, that's what I thought, man. But guess what?
I almost want to restart my Netflix just to see if I agree with you or not.
It's not. I didn't like it, man.
But it does seem stupid. Like, why is Snoop?
I mean, it had like the John Wick fight guy doing fights. So great. When they do the hand to combat, great.
Mhm.
Vampire killing shit. The first scene's cool, scary.
But they didn't get the story and the.
But the story wasn't there till later. I'm like, I don't fucking know what the fuck's going on. And then it's like there's a forced scene with like Dave Franco's like talking about different kinds of vampires. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. You know?
Damn,
Like,
because
I felt like the writing wanted to be somewhere. Like maybe they're world building for more, but it's very vague. And like it doesn't.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Typically it would be right up my alley, honestly. I liked it. I usually like Dave Franco.
Yeah. I was like, I felt like that too. I was like, I feel like he's a good actor, but
He's at least funny sometimes.
Yeah.
Or a lot of the time. Till now, I guess.
but you have been watching
Paper Girls, yes.
Paper Girls.
Why am I always bringing in a chick show like The Wild?
Do it. Well, this is what you watch, man.
Why am I like this? It was Kelsey's idea.
Okay.
But Kelsey can't stay awake, so I end up just crushing the whole fucking show within
And
a
then
week.
then you're in it.
Yeah, because I don't like to. I'm not going to wait for her. You fell asleep. Sorry, you're out.
So that's the binge.
It's the binge. It's a good show. It's fun. Pretty creative.
Yeah.
There's some stuff that I'm just like, I can't wait till we're out of this cult era.
It feels like just looking at this, it looks like they want to be Stranger Things.
They want to be Stranger Things, which is fine. It's
right.
I mean, I'm not that impressed with Stranger Things lately, so I'll take something new, you know?
I feel like it was better. That last season was better. We talked about it, I think, on the last show or whatever. But
I haven't seen 3 or 4, so I got plenty
yeah,
to see.
you're out. You're out, right?
Yeah.
And maybe that's the way to do it, to binge it, you know, like.
Right. Because if you wait.
Then you just kill it.
But I got put off of Stranger Things.
Yeah. Most people did.
Yeah. Something put me off.
Yeah.
And this show had its own things. There's like.
Is this just one season of this?
So far, yeah.
Okay.
There's like woke stuff that I'm just like, okay, can we get past this? But anyway,
Right.
it's fun. It's a fun show.
All girls.
Mostly girls. It has that guy. That's his name, Jason Mantzoukas. You know that guy?
Jason Sudeikis.
No, this guy here. Let me show him.
I love seeing shows. I'm like, I don't even know who any of those people are.
This guy.
Oh yeah.
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 Can I get a big picture? Come on.
Can I get a big picture?
Anyway,
Yes.
you know who this guy is.
Yeah.
I think I saw him today, right before the show. It's kind of weird.
That's weird.
Why is my scroll not working?
It works.
Come on. The fuck.
You're
Anyway.
zooming in. You're zooming in.
I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
go look- right. But that's him.
Joe,
You get it.
we're in LA. It can happen. You can run into Machine Gun Kelly at the fucking CVS.
Exactly. And I saw him on the way here
Oh, that's weird.
pushing a stroller. So maybe it wasn't him. If he doesn't have a kid, then I'm mistaken.
Is he a big part of this?
He's starting to be, and see, I'm not there yet.
Okay.
But he plays a weird villain, a very weird villain.
Okay.
They're
Are they high school or like?
like 12.
Oh
But
shit.
there's time travel, so they see their future selves. There's some cool elements to it.
Okay.
Some weird robotic elements, because there's a whole future world where they're like trying to save the past. So it's like these girls have a paper route and they travel to the future by accident. And there's this whole thing where it's like there's this dictatorship in the future.
Different than what they live or came from.
Yeah.
Right?
So they get sucked into this whole plot trying to save the past. And I like stories like that, where it's like, oh, some random paper girls are in this big thing, this big
Right.
fight for the future. So I'm a sucker for stuff like that.
Shit.
Stranger Things is kind of like that too, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like
goofy
I
kids.
just looking at the picture here looks like that.
it's very,
But girls, because that's mostly boys, right? So they're like, let's do the other side of that.
right. And they see their future selves, and
Yeah, because didn't you say the Wilds did that too? Like one season was girls and then the second was
Yeah.
boys. Yeah.
The Wild, also great show. So busted chick show guy here.
Busted. But then what about this? You said you watched this too.
But see, this is my other side. Yes.
The Last Scene Alive, which I like Gerard Butler.
I love Gerard Butler. Here's me now in my 30s. I only watch teenage chick shows or violent action movies.
Oh, see, I put that image on there and it's not on there, dude.
Well, that one you just showed was cool.
Yeah. I need to go here though. Sorry. 3.
But this guy, Gerard Butler's like,
He's angry.
look at him.
So you like both like chick and like violence.
And violent. That's all. And I nothing
Chick
in
and
between.
Violence.
Yeah.
Well, in between is you.
In between is me. Chick brain plus violence.
Violence and chicks. So it's good though?
Yes, because here's my thing. I don't have a lot of patience for I don't like Christopher Nolan movies. I don't like to think too much. I want a plot that's like guy loses his wife and has to go after her.
Right. Like Taken.
Like Taken.
Right.
That's all I fucking need.
Like there's a motive and
he's a man and he knows how to do shit. And he's like, I'm chasing one thing. That's my wife or my daughter, whatever.
like Nobody. You see Nobody with Bob Odenkirk like that, right?
Yes,
like
exactly.
Like, oh shit, here's the thing. Do that. That's the journey of the movie you're gonna watch for an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Yep. And the reason I like Gerard Butler, he was in a movie in 2009. What was that called? Do you remember that movie?
What's this premise though? He's looking for his wife or something?
Just his wife was taken and he's looking for her.
Okay.
So simple. Law-abiding citizen. He was in that with Jamie Foxx. Speaking of Jamie Foxx.
Oh, there you go.
Great movie. He was wrongly arrested for killing his family, even though he didn't do it. And he got revenge on the cops, the judges.
Really?
So I just like shit like that. And Gerard Butler's always in the best shit,
I'll have to watch it, man.
So I'm just saying, keep it simple.
Keep it simple. Here's the plot. I like. Who else is in it? Anyone else that I would know? Not really.
Actually, no. I didn't recognize his wife, not her parents, not the detective, not the bad guys.
But it's good.
Yeah,
Cool.
very good.
Cool.
Good action.
I like that too.
That's my take. Chicks in action.
Chicks in action. I did watch this other documentary. I guess I'm on a documentary kick, you know? I think that's where my head went after COVID.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to be informed, learn, or like watch something I haven't seen, or just, you know how that goes. I watched this Light and Magic. This is on Disney.
You're better
Joe.
than me. I don't do that. But
This is on Disney. It's very Star Wars heavy at first.
okay.
But it's about Industrial Light and Magic. They created all the VFX, right? So
Mhm.
it was George Lucas's company who made all the effects. Like so he gets all these people. They're all interviewed. That's a good doc. Everyone's in this fucking doc. Spielberg, everybody's in it.
Okay.
Like the first 3 episodes are all Star Wars heavy. You know, Empire Straight.
Also, it's episodic.
There's 6 episodes.
Okay.
It is directed by Lawrence Kasdan, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, all the interviews are with him, right? They have footage from the 70s, which is great. Everything's documented. All the shit's there.
That's cool.
The best part about it is when CGI comes in and they talk about Terminator 2 and Jurassic Park and how the dinosaurs and like that James Cameron, The Abyss, like all the digital shit.
Yeah.
They had all the stop motion guys and all the guys that made the practical effects. There was that changing of like, holy fuck.
So it's not really a Star Wars thing. It just starts off.
It starts off that way because that's
Yeah.
how the company was founded, right? So it's all these big movies like Poltergeist. They show you how they did all this crazy shit. It's amazing. You're like,
But
fuck.
did the same company do all this stuff?
They've made
Really?
like 250 movies, dude. Like crazy.
Wow. Okay.
And it's all George Lucas's company. And then they talk about the new shit, the Mandalorian at the end, like Jon Favreau. They interview everybody. It's like amazing.
I didn't know they did like Poltergeist. And like
It's very cool. It's very cool shit. Well, yeah, that's how like his company got founded. Like he did all the Star Wars. He's like, I got to keep these guys employed, keep them busy.
Yeah.
Let's have all my friends. Spielberg's doing this movie.
Oh, okay.
It's very cool.
It's actually interesting.
He gets rid of people. They move back up to the Bay Area. He's like, they were in Van Nuys, and then they moved to the Bay. And they're like, we moved to certain people up here. They interview all these old guys,
Like to the ranch, to
make it, like to make fucking yeah.
Wow.
It's amazing. And then the bitterness of the one guy in the Jurassic Park, like he was like, Jurassic Park was going to be his like opus, fucking like, this is my best stop motion ever. And then this guy's making like CGI shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I wonder what it would have been like
He's
the other
like-
way.
He's like, they interviewed him. Everybody's in the doc. It's like, holy shit. He's like, yeah.
That's actually.
But then like Spielberg's like, we made this thing that feeds the computer information, and he was stop motioning this fucking robot. It's very cool. I was like, holy fuck.
So they
That's
both did
cool.
it, or
So he made, because he had years of experience doing it, and then that gets fed into the computer to know how the dinosaur moves. It's so crazy how
Wow.
they did it. Like, what the fuck?
it's about time someone shed some light on that. I guess
Finally,
light
finally,
and magic.
finally, yeah.
That's-
It's cool. But that transition of like, oh, we do movies this way, we do movies this way now.
Yeah.
It's all in that doc.
There's a weird area in there.
Yeah.
Because I was telling my mom, I was joking around, being like, I still have my VHS of E.T.
And they did that too.
Because
They did
they-
E.T. Like Dennis
But
Muren.
they went over it with CGI, and I never liked that.
Right.
So there's a whole element with CGI where you're
Yeah.
like, I don't touch my old stuff.
So they did E.T. too. ET was all there was all of them, and they're like Spielberg wanted these certain effects, and like we wanted the Dennis Muren did all the
But that was
flying
all
shit,
great.
all the spaceship shit, all the fucking.
But then CGI came along and they went back
and
over.
they-
I see. I don't like that
wish,
shit.
Yeah, I wish they talked about that, like a remastered version where they
Yeah.
took out the guns and like all that shit. I didn't like that either.
Exactly.
I didn't like that either.
Me neither.
But like the classic movie, yeah,
I'd love to see how they. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be interested in
it was really informative to see that, you know. And then they talk about the way they shot the Mandalorian with the void and all that shit. That there's a whole, and just taking that next step, and that's all them too. It's crazy,
Mhm.
you know. It's
Might
cool.
have to watch that.
It's very cool. At least check it out, you know. But it starts with like nothing, you know, because George is like, I had to make it all,
Yeah,
and it's like footage like from the 70s,
Which is
before
pretty
Star Wars is
amazing.
even like fucking there.
people talk a lot of shit about him, but it's like
Yeah.
he did make
Yeah.
that from nothing.
He made Pixar. Do you know he sold Pixar to Steve Jobs? Do you know?
Oh,
that?
okay.
So
No.
they talk about the creation of Pixar. The guy that invented Photoshop is in there. He worked for ILM.
Oh shit. Okay.
All those things like morphing, all that shit's all in there. Like holy shit,
Yeah, because
All
you
of
don't think
this
of that as
was
together.
created there.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy.
Wow.
It's cool. It's a cool little doc, man.
See, that's something I can see being 6
And
episodes.
you know what? 6 episodes. Like
Yeah.
fine. Just watch 3, watch 2, watch 1. Perfect.
Exactly.
You know.
That makes sense to me.
The Woodstock one was 3. I'm like, it's missing something. That was 6. I'm like, perfect.
Oh, see, I thought the Woodstock
And
one was a movie.
and no, it's like 3 episodes. I'm like, what you're missing.
Well, why are they doing this thing where it's like it's like
I don't
episodic
know.
but too long, or episodic but too short? It's like, come on.
Yeah.
You got the episodes. Like,
And then I think last year, I just want to talk about Saul.
don't spoil, but yeah, I do want to hear.
I want to spoil. Can I spoil? Can I spoil?
No, I haven't seen any of it. You got to spoil?
I was gonna spoil. It's good. It's amazing, dude. Saul. It's done. It's done, Joe. It's done.
Mhm.
It's totally done.
Which is good.
Totally
I like
done.
a clean exit, you know?
It's a great show, man. Like Jimmy McGill, man. I think they did a great job. 6 seasons with those 2 shows together and that movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 120 episodes or something crazy. That's like
Big legacy they created.
it's huge. There was I'm sure if you looked on Twitter, it's not a spoil. I'm spoiling you, but like Bryan Cranston was at the end.
Oh, I didn't know. I haven't heard any of this.
So he went right back into Walter White. Like that's
Nice.
good acting, you know?
Yeah.
Like him and Aaron Paul were in it too. So Aaron Paul was in it. So it's like a nice connects everything. It does do. You've seen the show, right?
Yeah.
They do the
2
black
or 3
and white. They do the black and white part, right? Which is supposed to be post Breaking Bad.
Mm.
So you have to know
Right.
that. You have to know that. You have to know the timeline of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
And every time it's black and white, it's after.
Yeah. Which I know from.
It's great. That's great the way they did it. It's cool because usually a flashback is black and white and it's like the future,
Right.
right? Which was a cool kind of.
But they
it's
start
smart.
the show off that way with him at the whatever he works at.
Cinnabon or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've seen that. part.
Yeah. So it, I mean,
The
that makes sense.
last season was good. I mean, you get more out of it. He gets back to his criminal ways, but
Yeah. I am gonna finish it.
it's my show, man. It's definitely has been my show. I loved Breaking Bad. I love this in a whole other way. This was about him and Kim. You know,
Yeah. That's where I don't want any spoilers.
it will not. It will not, sir.
Because
But-
I know that shit gets
but-
crazy.
But it's really good. It's really good. Worth watching. worth
Okay.
watching, worth binging.
I'm gonna finish
That
it.
was
yeah.
episodic, but
That was a long time coming, huh? That show.
oh, so long, dude. I don't fucking how many years? 12 years, probably more than that. It was long. Like, because COVID fucked up, and then he had a heart attack, so they couldn't finish this show.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Right? Like, this last season was a little delayed.
I'm trying to think when I left off. Somewhere in 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really good, man. But then after this, like a lawyer show, I don't want to watch She-Hulk because she's a lawyer.
Right.
And you're saying like you don't want to Marvel it up. I don't know if
I'm
not going to invest into it yet.
no.
That's I think half hour lawyer Marvel She-Hulk.
I'm not saying never, but
When it's done, I might revisit that, but I'm not going to be like, if I can watch She-Hulk.
exactly. Like, are you really dying for She-Hulk?
No.
Is she hot? I can't.
No.
I keep thinking I'm in between. I see her sometimes. I'm like, she's hot. Other times I'm like, what's going on?
No, that Wednesday, like we were saying, the Wednesday show looks good.
Yeah.
I would see that. I like Tim Burton.
I like that guy who plays.
That's a Netflix. I think that's
Gomez
Netflix. Yeah, Louis Guzman, and I
Yeah.
think Catherine Zeta-Jones is
which is
Morticia.
interesting. Yeah. I'll watch that.
But I think it's like her at college,
Okay.
or she goes away to school or something.
I'm not surprised when anything sucks these days, so I go in
Yeah.
with low expectations because
Yeah.
Tim Burton's not 1990s Tim Burton.
Correct. And this is also Tim Burton doing a show,
Mhm.
not a movie. So we'll see.
Also, Halloween's. I'm looking forward to Halloween time.
Yeah. And there's that Guillermo del Toro. I think he's doing some sort of like
I keep
Halloween.
seeing something about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there might be some good content. And one of
I
these
do
days we
like
gotta watch
Halloween.
the same thing.
Let's do the same thing.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have a rewatch. I think we gotta watch Head, dude. I think that's what we gotta watch, dude.
Let's fucking watch Head.
Let's watch Head. We should. Why not, dude? Right?
My
Come
mom
on.
would be proud of me. She's a big Monkeys fan.
But you know, it flop. Did it flop? Did that flop?
Probably.
I
That's like
still have never seen. I've known about this movie forever.
me too. I don't, I never watched A Hard Day's Night. So
Oh, Hard Day's Night's good. But I think that's what their play on this, because they were like the TV show, the fucking,
Right.
that time, right?
but I like the Monkeys. Big fan.
Yeah.
So we've got some stuff in the pipeline, right?
Yeah, that's something we could just hang out. We don't have to do anything. Just
Exactly. We've got a food thing.
sorry for the phone. You know, I'll get the video in the next 2 weeks. We'll have another eating what up.
We've got some good food stuff. Yeah.
We have some stuff.
It just takes longer than we think it's going to
It
take.
takes longer. Donate to us, guys. Streamlab. Link is in the description. You can also check our link tree and follow our socials. Subscribe, please subscribe.
2-hour show. Feeling like such a king right now.
Smash that like button. What a nice, I mean, we're getting it, Joe. I think we might have to change. It was a little too much today.
Today,
I think we had too many deaths. We had too many images. It was too much.
it was too many deaths. Yeah.
Too many deaths.
But what can we say? It's like they were kind of educational. Like I learned a lot of stuff actually.
Yeah. So did I. I learned to not put fucking robot legs on snakes and don't put a gun on a fucking robot dog.
Great takeaways. Yeah.
I know that streaming is taking over.
I know that pumpkin spice, no one needs it. It's dead. Stop doing stuff with it.
Stop it. I might get one. I didn't get one last year. I don't think I had any pumpkin spice last year.
I didn't either. I haven't had the ice cream for like 5 years.
So you guys check out our whatever. Subscribe down here. Joe, you can maybe that way.
This way?
Yeah.
No, wrong
Go
way.
over there.
This way.
No, go down. It's easier if you go down. If I go down and you go down.
Which way?
I don't know. Here's a video. Check that out. Subscribe to the fucking channels.
Yes.
All right,
Just
dude.
do it. Even if we don't point, just do it.
Later.